I'll be surviving the next 100 days on one block in How to Train Your Dragon Minecraft. We'll have to progress through 10 phases of the one block, all starting from a single piece of grass. I capture many dragons and create a base with farms, dragon landing pads, and a blacksmith for my items. So stay tuned to see if I'll be able to make it through all the days and phases of the one block. I hope you all enjoy the video. So I'm sure everybody knows what one block is. Today we're going to be playing it, but we're going to be playing it in How to Train Your Dragon, of course. So the first thing we have to do is mine the one block to begin this challenge. We're going to try to get through the first phase as quickly as possible because we, of course, want to get, like the Night Fury and a lot of other dragons like that. We're going to capture a lot of dragons in this video because we're going to get them from the chests. And we're going to have to breed up a bunch of animals to get all of the food you usually need. So that's also going to take a long time. Also, now that I have 10 dirt, we should probably go ahead and expand just a couple blocks in each direction. So let me go ahead and do that now too. We can start by doing 3 blocks, then we can connect all of it up. Ooh, our first monster or mob. It is a pig. We need pork chops, of course, and raw pork, whatever, but we cannot breed them. We can't kill right now. We need to continue collecting supplies to be able to breed them and to make them a big pen. I also might wait and let this grass spread so we have grass for the rest of the video. So, I don't know. How long will that take? We're about to find out. Alright, let me go ahead and craft while I'm waiting for this as well. We can make a wooden pickaxe for when that does come up. We're gonna get some cobblestone and stuff eventually here. Oh, honestly, that did not take long. We just had the first grass spread, so, that's good for us. Let's continue mining all this down. We will let that grass spread even more to everything else. And like I said, that will just be to basically keep the grass on our base, because at some point in this video, there isn't going to be grass from this middle block anymore. I'd like phase 10, there will be, of course. And something else about one block, just a little bit of a heads up. There's going to be 10 different phases. I'm sure I talked about this in the intro a bit. We're going to have to go through from getting dirt all the way up to getting like diamonds and quartz and random blocks. And that is when we're going to have alpha spawn. We're going to have night furies. It's going to be crazy. Every 10 days, we're going to hopefully get a new dragon as well. So we're going to have 10 dragons by the end of this video. All of them super cool in their own ways, leading up to getting our final and most prized possession, the Night Fury. Alright, I just changed the rotation of my camera a second ago there, so I should probably also place a block under here so we can stop losing all that gravel. I don't think gravel is going to be the most useful thing for us, but at the same time, we shouldn't be losing resources in a world where resources are already limited. Ooh, nice, a chest with 5 wood and a sapling. I'll take it. Nothing too bad. I think I should make an axe as well to break these chests a little bit easier. Oh my gosh, wait, the block is upgrading to the next phase. Is this phase 2? Well, I think we've upgraded to phase 1. I think there's usually a chat message, but since we're playing this on such a different mod pack than usual, it might be a little bit broken. Hopefully the block actually works too. It will work, guys, okay? Alright, we've got an oak wood log again. I do have some more dirt too, so why don't we just expand this a little bit? So, the pigs are literally about to fall off a cliff right now. We can probably make them a pen of some sorts. I'm trying to decide what kind of thing we want to build here. I think making it at least one more big in dirt is going to be beneficial for us. Just to have more than enough space down here in the middle in this green area. Looks like we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks, so we'll go ahead and attempt to get that. And for dirt later, is that enough to finish this up? It does seem like it is, okay. So then from there, we could actually make these corners a little less round too. Let's see if that will make it better as well. So that would just look something like this, placing 3 more blocks in each of these corners, which would make it a little less like super circular, which I do think is actually going to be better for us, so. Oh, a cow, interesting. I would definitely take that. I also just remembered I usually put the block in the middle, like upward a block, if that makes sense. So it's like hoisted up one. So we can do that still, but we're gonna have to replace all of this stuff around us. So we're not gonna do this second. So since that is done and we want to bring all these dirt blocks down one block eventually, what we can actually do is place in a layer of slabs So that this, when we do lower down a block, these will be on the right layer too. And we can just build our base assuming we're going to put it down a block, which will save us a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. So I will start by placing one layer of slabs around on the bottom of these dirt blocks of this platform. And the wood slab platform is finished around us. So this base is already coming together pretty well, I would say. Let's also go ahead and plant down one sapling on the far corner over here so we can have more of a chance to get some extra wood. We do have a sheep. I mean, we can't do much with the sheep right now. If we kill it, we're not going to get 3 wool. So we're going to have to survive through this first night. I'm going to start building a bridge where we can make a pen area. That way we can just have all of our mobs in a certain spot. That's kind of what we're waiting on at the moment, because now there's like 4 mobs just sitting in the middle of our 1 block over there, taking up a bunch of space. So is this a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away? Honestly, I think that's fine. We could probably go 1 more though, just for it's an odd number. If we end up adding like a railing or something like that, then I could expand this and then place dirt on the other side, and then this can be the starting pen for all of the animals that we have. And so we can spread the grass to it. We probably want to go through the effort of also doing this. So that will eventually spread all the way over there too. And I think for the rest of the first night, I'm going to go ahead and mine the block. And if anything exciting happens, I will be sure to show you guys. And the next phase did begin just a couple seconds ago. So I'm going to go ahead and craft a stone pick since there's some iron. And I need a stone pickaxe to mine the iron in the first place. Eventually we can get some shears and start getting some wool for sheep as well. We already have 2 iron, so we could probably just start mounting that to get some shears. So it looks like we did get our Gronkle chest to spawn in. We have the Gronkle egg, of course, and then we have a saddle, some raw beef to feed it, and some dragon nip. So let's go ahead and get all of this out of the chest, and then we can go ahead and break it. I don't think I'll place down the Gronkle egg yet, though, even though we got a good amount of supplies. I don't think this is actually even enough to tame it still, to be honest. So, can you plant dragon nip? How do you get a dragon nip seed? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe we'll have to wait till we get some from a chest or something. And there's a chicken right here. Interesting. Wow, looks like we had our first mob spawn in. There's 2 zombies right here with some leather hats where they don't burn. Oh, I just got the Monster Hunter achievement, and I accidentally hit one of my cows. So sorry about that, but they're still alive and well. I need to get these animals off this platform, but I'm still waiting for my grass to spread all the way over here. I guess we could continue with this platform while we wait. And we probably want another platform right here, so let's build one over a couple blocks. Probably want like 3 blocks in the middle, and then we'll turn this into yet another platform actually, so we can have room for even more animals. So if we just start building this around in a circle. How long is this once we get to this block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks wide. Okay. Ooh, I'm actually out of wood. I mean, I have wood in my inventory, but we need to craft more slabs. Okay, so I've been lighting this up because a bunch of monsters spawned in, and there's only 2 skeletons left I have to take care of. Okay. I think I might die here. Nope, I'm not dead yet. I should be okay. I really need to get these pens and these animals up too. Okay, the skeletons fell off. That already happened to one of the mobs, so that's why I wasn't too scared, but they did give me low before falling off, definitely. Let me finish filling all this in. We need a couple more pieces of dirt though, and then we can also light all of this up with some torches. Looks like I need to craft some more torches because I am out, and perfect. So mobs should not be able to spawn on our platforms anymore, so I will not run into that issue again. I'm just eating a bunch of melons for now as well, but we could actually start eating mushroom soup from these cows. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a chest so we can actually store some of this extra loot we have, because my inventory is very full at the moment. And some clay, leather, just random things like that. I want to keep my Gronkle egg in my inventory in case our chest gets like broken or something. I do not want to lose my Gronkle egg. And alright, I'm good to keep mining the dirt now so we can finish that platform. Alright, I'm good to keep mining the dirt now so we can go ahead and finish that platform. Okay, so I gotta place some fence around this area now. Just gotta get this sheep out the way that I shared earlier. And then I think I have to leave this here. So let's just put it through the sky. Actually, I think it can grow if there's fence placed on it. But just in case, we will leave it right there. This is basically to stop monsters or like a wolf. Like if a wolf spawns in and then it runs and tries to get my sheep right here, that will obviously stop it. So I guess we need to place this down then. That's just what I'm trying to prepare for, the worst case scenario. So I don't have to like restart or something because I lost my wolf. Or not my wolf, but my sheep. I don't need a wolf. We could just hit them off the cliff probably if they spawn in. Alright, we only need a couple more pieces of dirt. And I do need more fence. So I should start trying to get that. And can we push the sheep into here? Just for if those wolves do spawn in really soon, then obviously we don't even have to worry about it. There we go. And what else? I think we're good for now. Just need to continue mining that dirt then to finish the platform. And we need some more wood, which, I don't know, haven't gotten for some reason yet. My trees are not growing. Well, it does seem like I'm progressing to the next phase now, which is exciting. I do have enough dirt to finish this. I don't know why I'm going this way when I could have went through my fence gate, but I did, so now we got to. I placed those in. I'm still waiting for some extra wood. Oh, it looks like we progressed to a snowy phase, so there's lots of snowballs and stuff, which will probably take up way too much storage in my chest, so maybe we can just throw all this out. Or we could have a specific chest for the snow blocks. That would probably be better. I think there's some more iron in this phase too, but we're not going to upgrade to any iron tools because I think it would be a waste of time. And resources is what I should say. I think it'd just be a waste of resources. We got to get villagers probably, and then... Oh, and then those villagers will be able to help us get diamond tools. I guess both my tools just broke, both my pickaxes. I had one durability though, so... In reality, really only one of them broke. Oh, see, we have a wolf here. I think I'm just going to kill it. I don't need wolves. If we do, they'll spawn at the last phase again anyway. Because they can kill all of our sheep if they wanted to. They're just super aggressive towards sheep. We're going to use all my random wood to craft sticks. And then we can use the oak wood to use for the actual color of the fence. And then that will give us 42 more fence. Which I think should be enough to get this whole side fenced in all the way over to here. Oh, we could have a diagonal fence. I wonder if we should. We'll skip it for now. Oh my gosh, why is the cow in the way? Whatever, it's okay. Oh yeah, see, this goes all the way over here, and can we connect it up? Oh my gosh, almost. We almost have the entire fence done. We gotta separate the animals too. I don't know how we're gonna do that yet. We could make another pen. But our animals are basically protected, unless some animal like climbs across this side all the way to the back, but we can block that off in no time. We just need a little bit more wood, and I think I should probably bridge this way now too and replant my sapling, because obviously the sapling isn't going to grow right there for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I placed the cobblestone in, but it wasn't growing before then either, so alright, I do kind of need an iron pickaxe now if we're going to start getting gold and stuff, so I'm melting some iron up to get one of those. And there we go, we can get the pickaxe, and with the pickaxe we can start mining the gold. I also need a new shovel because mine broke, and then we can keep the iron pickaxe in like slot number 4 for when a block that does require it comes up. I'm not going to use it for just anything because we already have limited room. I gotta get rid of that fox as well because I feel like they're aggressive towards something too, but I don't remember what it is. Sorry, fox. And what is this? Okay, it's not a special chest. Just a sapling and some bone meal. Nothing too good or nothing too bad either. I mean, I'll take a sapling. Maybe we'll end up using it for a different wood type. Really just waiting on my tree to grow, and I'm trying to get through these phases as quickly as possible. But as you can see, my tree still has not grown. Do we have more oak saplings? Do I have one oak sapling? How do I have one oak sapling? That's kind of confusing. I feel like I probably accidentally threw one off the cliff or something now. Because I swear I had at least 2 like on this island that I'm standing on. And I've not had a single tree grow. Okay, well, a monster party just spawned, which basically just spawns in a bunch of monsters. And as you can see, they're just jumping off the cliff, thankfully. And for the ones that don't, I think we just hit them off with some snowballs. Alright, well, that was easy enough to deal with. We also gotta replace some of this. And it looks like they did break my crafting table, unfortunately. But I can just go ahead and place that back here. And then I am all good now. What is that? We got the comfort effect from something. I guess you get that if there's a monster party, I don't know. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't know how I got that. I literally don't even know what a comfort is. But I'm gonna continue mining. Oh yeah, let's place this back too. This makes it so if most monsters spawn in, that they don't really do anything. Monster parties break it though, so you can't trap them and like kind of cheese it. But regular monsters like creepers, they don't break it, and obviously I don't want like a creeper exploding half my island. So that is why I place it there. Because creepers are so hard to kill, especially with this dragon mod I have on that makes it so like the combat is a little bit different. So you can't really like go in and hit the creeper once as easily because you have like this whole big swing animation that slows you down too. So yeah, I mean, it's just easier to have them blocked in. Or they definitely would be exploding on the regular. How's my tree not growing yet too? Like, what the heck is going on? This is the longest tree I've ever had that I've been waiting on to grow. Okay, I've got some sand spawning in here now, so I guess we're gonna mine that. We're in the ocean phase, it seems, so hopefully find some good stuff in here. I would assume we're gonna get another dragon chest here soon, because I know there's gonna be one in this phase. A little bit of a spoiler. So I'm excited to see what kind of dragon we're gonna get next, and hopefully we can start breeding in these animals and making a farm so we can actually get that gronkle that we have too. Because at the moment, obviously, we just have a gronkle in our inventory, and we cannot hatch it yet, so we don't have enough stuff to tame it. I really just need seeds, so maybe we can start a farm right now. I'm not trying to make this build look good, I'm just trying to make it functional, so we're just gonna make a very ugly separate platform probably with the spruce we have, because I don't have oak wood because my sapling is not growing for some reason. I could not tell you why, it just isn't. So let's make some spruce slabs, and we will go straight this way and make a little bit of a farm. Then of course with that we will be able to very easily go ahead and get wheat, which we can breed the cows with, and then we can get more than enough raw beef for the gronkle. So that will be the objective right now. I guess this would actually probably want to be blocks. That way we can put fence on it so that nothing can come and trample our crops. So I will have to replace these slabs really quickly. And then I want a pretty long farm to begin. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going to be good enough for now, I think. And then we can loop this all the way back and just block it off and place some dirt straight in the middle there. I don't know if we're done getting dirt now, though. Hopefully not. I mean, I've gotten a good amount of it, but we also have to place in 1, 2, 3, 4. There's got to be a water bucket there. Can we make an infinite water source? Or do we not have 2 buckets? Okay. We don't actually have 2 buckets, so how do we get an infinite water source? Oh, wait, I think there's a couple ways you can do it. But I'm sure we'll find one in a chest pretty soon. I mean, we're literally in the ocean phase, so... I mean, I actually only need 1 water bucket for this whole farm anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. And then, can we make some fence to block this in to finalize this farm? I don't think we will be able to, unfortunately. I don't know if we have enough wood. I mean, 24, that's a good amount, but again, I don't know if it'll be enough to finish the whole outline. Can we finish the outline to the back at least? It seems like we basically can. Yeah, we did. And then we can place in some torches on all 4 of these corners. I just need to get some more coal. And we should have plenty of charcoal. We actually have a bunch of coal in our inventory too, so oops, I could have just used that, but I guess I missed it. And then the last thing we will need here is an iron hoe. Or actually, we should probably make a stone hoe. We don't want to waste our resources. 1, 2, and perfect. With that, I can plant down these 6 pieces of seeds and then keep collecting more with some bone meal I have if I want to. And then finally, we can get wheat and start breeding the cows and the sheep, which will give us more than enough food to tame multiple dragons in the future. Also, seeds are used to breed chickens, which we'll need for the deadly nadder when we get it. So, I mean, we just need multiple in general. So this farm is going to help us a lot. And I can I was going to actually throw these seeds off the cliff, or the flowers, I mean. But I don't think it hurts to keep them, so let's just put them right back in the chest, and we could probably use them later on something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to make a chest room soon too, because you just get so many random blocks in one block. I guess my main priority is replanting this sapling. Oh, and look, we've got 2 of them now, which is good. And can we expand this platform? I think we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want more than enough room for this other tree to continue growing. So we just gotta build this platform pretty big. Then this will be like 5 wide? Oh no, this is 7 wide. Okay, this is actually really big. I don't think I need a platform this big for a tree, but whatever. And 3 or 2 blocks from this side, right? 1, 2, or I guess maybe like 3? There will be another dirt and another tree. We can probably use this later on for like the big 2x2 spruce trees if we need a bunch of sticks or wood. But for now, it's going to work perfectly as something to catch all of our saplings on. And actually, we got another tree in the middle right here. That's more than enough room for those 3 trees to grow. So we're just waiting on a 3rd sapling, I guess. And there's actually a pretty good chance we get one, I think, because there's like 4, 5, 6 leaves left. While I wait for that, I'm going to continue mining the block to see what kind of resources I may be able to give myself. Oh, and it looks like we did get another chest, and this time it is a deadly nadder chest. So I guess it makes sense because we've been through multiple phases. And it looks like we got 2 carrots, so we could plant those down. And we have some dragon nip and the seeds. I mean, I don't know if we can we do anything with the seeds? Let's break this as well. I don't know. I guess we need the farmland to plant it down, so we may be able to get infinite dragon nip now, which is good. Oh, okay, we can. Growth 0%. Maybe we put 1 row back here, and then next to that single row, we place 2 of the carrots for those can start expanding as well. And then we kind of need to harvest these wheat seeds. So let me get all of those harvested up. Okay, now I believe we're out of seeds, right? I think it's worth checking the chest so we can progress as quickly as possible here. And then something else is probably worth working on. We could make a 3rd pen dedicated to another animal. Like maybe this will be the cow pen. We have 2 yaks in there already. We got some mushroom cows as well. And then we probably want a chicken pen too, right? Ooh, nice. We hatched a chicken right there. Because that will help us tame multiple nadders. If we do have multiple, that is. So yeah, maybe it would be worth it. Our grass is still spreading, which is kind of crazy. That's been taking a while. But this would be an entrance to another farm if we follow the same format. So let me get that built up. We don't really have enough wood would be another issue, but we're slowly getting more and more of that. So let's make some more slabs. And how big is this walkway? 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be 5 blocks total, 3 blocks of the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, that is not how you count, but it makes sense if you know what I'm counting. Okay, and then the walkway is actually 5 wide though, right? Because we have the fence. Yeah, we have pretty big walkways, which is for the best, I would think. And then this will be the dirt where the chickens are at. I think we could make it 1 smaller because chickens don't really need a lot of space. And then that will also help us save some of our dirt, of course. So once we have the 5 blocks, we indent it in a block with our slabs. Alright. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. And once again, we can do the same thing. Then if I'd counted right, this should link us back up. Yep, it did. So now we just need more wood to finish all of this. We might need a little bit more dirt. I can actually duplicate some dirt while we wait to get more from different sources, because we have gravel, which is completely useless to us. I mean, unless we want like Flanter to use it for some decoration, I don't know. For now, we can use it to get more dirt, which is what I will do. Wait, did we only get 12? Okay, I think I need some more than that. Where's my gravel and dirt again? Let me craft up more of this. Okay, 35 should be enough, and we still have 24 dirt. So let me place all this and convert it in. I guess I'm ruining the grass, but that doesn't really matter. Alright, I'm going to use some of my bone meal just for these trees, where I can actually just go ahead and finish my fence over there, just for the sake of having it done. I think it will be worth it. And then obviously this will duplicate more saplings for me as well, so I think it's overall a positive thing. Just got to make sure my platform's big enough to catch those saplings. And it should be the case on both of these sides. And then will that be enough? We only have 11, which really isn't a lot of wood. Ooh, 12th wood right here though too. I'll definitely take that if I can get it. I don't have any fence gates, but I do have 30 fence. That isn't going to be enough for this whole farm, but, you know, of course, it's going to be a start, which is good enough for me. And then we can also place in the torches here, for we don't have any monsters spawning over on this island, which is a big plus. And then we just need a tiny bit more to finish this up. I guess we can start throwing eggs over there, forget them. I actually still have some trees decaying right now, and I already have 3 more saplings in the 3 that I just planted, so we're definitely doing a good job at slowly duplicating those. I'm gonna try to make some fence gates. Hopefully we can make a meaningful amount. Yeah, I'd say 4 is okay. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but that's enough to at least block in our animals over here. So we can start pushing or luring some chickens with some seeds if we get them, and start separating the animals better. We still have some work to do on this one too. Looks like we're missing some fence and 2 fence gates. But again, we gotta wait for these trees, which are taking a while, definitely. And this grass is taking so long too. Like, how is it not spread further than that? I don't know. I'm honestly kind of just waiting on the trees to grow to finish the fence and to separate the animals and also the wheat so I can bring the cows that way and the chickens that way. So while I wait for all of that, I might as well just mine the block and keep progressing through the 10 phases. I think we're on like phase number 4 right now. Well, I just got a witch in here and there's also like a spider egg in this chest. I don't think this is going to be of any use to me, but it's definitely interesting at least. And we'll continue mining all of these blocks. Oh, actually, I have one of my trees I've grown in, so I should probably chop that down really quickly. And then maybe that'll be enough to finish the fence gates on one of these sides? I don't know. I guess I'll just have to figure out and see. Only 5 logs from chopping all of those blocks. Definitely not too promising. We don't need much though, and I guess we can use this jungle wood to actually make the sticks. So then we can use all of this on the fence gates, which actually can give us 10 fence gates. We need a couple more fence though, but yeah, that's going to be enough fence gates to finish off the rest that we need. And even more for the future. We got 6 extra now. So I could have actually not used all that wood and had some left over in hindsight. And then we need like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 fence. Something like that. I'll have to wait for another tree to grow in. Alright, another tree has grown in, which is perfect. We have more than enough saplings to replant this. So hopefully this will be what we need to finish those fence. Okay, 6 more blocks. We have plenty of sticks. I should actually get the sticks from my chest instead of making new ones. There we go, we have 19 in here. We might still need more though. Nope, we don't. Okay, 18 fence. I think I needed something right around that number, or exactly 18. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Gotta also make sure I don't place these wrong. Then we just got this one side left over here. Okay, we have 4 extra and this is all filled in for now. Until we had something new. So this side was going to be the chickens. So we'll need seeds to move those. Looks like we have a wheat and a seed here, so we can just steal both of those from this farm. Then we could probably gather up all the chickens in here. Looks like they cross over to this side, which is no big deal. Just bring them straight over. All the way over to here. Then we can actually use these 2 seeds to breed them, because we don't need seeds for any other animals. So there we go, now they can breed. And then I'll probably have the cows over on this side. We have to be careful to not get the sheep though, so it's a little more complicated. There's also a pig in here, I mean whatever, we can keep the pig in there for now. We get this cow over there. I guess we already have 2 mushroom cows, so let's just get rid of it so we can make things a little bit easier on ourselves. And then everything is separate except 1 pig. I don't think our carrot... Oh, our carrot is grown. Okay, we can get the pig out of there then. Into the middle for now, because that's the best spot for it. We just need 1 carrot, so I'll plant the other one down. And the other pig was in this pen, so let's just hold our carrot and bring it on over. Okay, we have to be careful not to feed it the carrot vaccine as well. And... oh, well, I was trying to get him to lock on the carrot and then I swapped the second they both started walking to me. So let's just be patient this time. There we go. And then we'll have to get some other spot for the sheep, of course, but for now, this is perfect. All the animals are good, and whenever we get an egg, we can also throw it straight into there. The chickens will probably be the easiest to breed, because they also lay the eggs, so you know, there's just multiple ways to get more chickens. Let's replant that sapling, and I think we're good to just continue mining the 1 block for now. We also had like a monster party once again. It wasn't very difficult, but I do have to replace these blocks. I also think it's probably time to place down an egg so it can start hatching. And since chicken is going to be the easiest to get, I think the egg will be the deadly nadder egg. Also, yes, there's some structures that generate in the void still. I don't know if we'll go to them, but I guess since we have finally saw one by accident, I should probably mention it. We just gotta expand this platform a lot. We don't want the deadly nadder to like run off a cliff or anything when it hatches too. That would be terrible. And this will probably be big enough. I mean, I'm probably going a little bit too big now, but again, I don't want to lose a dragon. There's the most viable things by far in this 100 days. Let's place a little bit of a square, sorry. A 3x3. And we can continue building this platform and get more slabs, but the dragon is going to take a while to hatch anyway, so let's place down the deadly nadder egg. Let's place down the torches. And okay, the egg is okay in incubating. We're gonna have to wait for that to get to 100%. And while we wait for that, let's be sure to gain some more slabs and expand that platform so when it does hatch, we're not gonna lose it or anything like that. And we have to be sure we have our dragon nip on us, or I think we'll get attacked, right? I don't know, but better safe than sorry. We will also die in only like 1 hit probably, so should we use some of our iron to make armor. Probably at least like another chest plate. I mean, I don't want to waste our iron though, but I also don't want to die and lose my progress. Maybe we should just use jungle slabs. We could break this later on too, and we have a lot of jungle wood, so I'll do that for the sake of getting this platform finished in a timely manner. Also, we can hatch the Gronkle pretty soon here. Like, what does that even need? Raw beef, okay. Yeah, we can probably place that down too in a little bit. I want to space these dragons out. I don't want them to hatch at the exact same time, so maybe when this one's at like 50%, we'll go ahead and place down the Gronkle as well. Or maybe I'll just wait till it hatches so we can reuse the same spot, actually. That might be the best way to go about it. Either way, I think this platform is good enough. It is also very uneven, I just realized. But, it's okay. Alright, will it not be uneven if we place another line right here? Is that why it was uneven? Oh, that is why it was uneven. It's getting better. I think we have to place 2 blocks here, too. And then, yes, it is even. Or even enough, at least. I can't really tell. 15% already, okay. I did think it'd take longer than that, but I'm glad it's not taking very long. I'm starting to build some sort of pathway here for I can make a base of some kind. I'm going to use cobblestone as the barrier blocks, like the blockade blocks next to these, for it can be a little bit more safe too, hopefully. Because, I mean, I think a gas spawns later on and it could, like, shoot this and burn this up. So, if some of it is made off cobblestone, or maybe even all of it later on, I think that'd be for the best. And we could probably start the base out of cobblestone as well, just for even more safe, for that same reason. I can move all my chests and stuff up here. And the egg is at, what is it at? What doesn't tell me? Oh, 91%, I see right above there, 92%. So I need to get ready very quickly then. Let me grab some chicken. Let's get the dragon nip if we need it. And where's my raw chicken? I get 25. Nothing crazy. It would be beneficial if we could empty out the inventory as well. And I didn't end up making any armor, but hopefully that will be okay. Okay, we actually don't have any seeds we can harvest or anything like that. So let's grow a couple pieces of wheat here and replant those seeds for now. Let me go bring my chickens because we're going to need more of them possibly sometime soon. And we have 2 we can breed, perfect. And then we can pick up these eggs as well. What is this? Dragon fruit. Oh, interesting. I don't know where I got that. I don't think I remember getting that from a chest. My inventory is also so full, so hopefully we can get that base over there. Alright, my deadly nadder finally spawned in here, so we can probably just go ahead and tame it now. Oh, okay, I think we did tame it nice. So, can we make it sit? Yes, we can. And I think I will continue probably chopping some stuff down and preparing everything else. And we can probably also move the deadly nadder just a little bit and put down the Gronkle egg, which is at 0%. But that should start hatching now too, and then we can wait for both of these to grow up. And then we'll have 2 dragons so far. And we have a Gronkle now. It is actually really ugly though, but you know, it's okay. That variant is definitely something else. But I have both of them sitting and we're gonna wait for them to hatch. And while I wait for them to hatch, I planted a tree here. I've been gathering some more trees. And I think I might actually start trying to make the base look better. Which, I don't know, might be too late for that. But I will start with this right here. I mean, it's kind of hard because I wanted this to be like blast proof, but at the same time, it's not going to be able to look good, I feel like, if it's like that. Or, I mean, we might be able to make it look good. I'll try my best. But I kind of want this stone to be the middle part. So it's going to be tricky to get something I like. I think I'm going to start with some stone slabs. And then those can go down from here, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that will link back up to this main island. I think that's the best way to go about it. Let me copy that over on this side. And I'll just keep in my slabs to keep it simple. And we can break the other part right here to keep it as slim as possible. Do we have any to break here? Yes, we do. We have 3 blocks, actually, that I need to break. All right. And it looks like I need to put some stuff away. And we need a new axe. So let me get that very quickly. And with my new axe, I can start to break the wood and decide what I'm actually going to have in the middle here as the block. I don't know. I might just go for something like really simple. I don't really care if it looks too great. I'm gonna just put some andesite slabs, I think, placed down an extra block to add some more depth. So we can leave 1 block down on these things. But for this, I don't know if I should go down another block too, so I don't know. You know, I guess we could actually here have a better idea, which might fix the problem I'm having in the first place. If we take our stone slabs again, did I put those in a chest? I think I actually clicked them in. But then again, I don't see them, so I guess I just used up all the ones that I had. What if we place it 1 block up from here? Then that would allow me to place stuff in a little bit easier. Let's leave this one block to place in the things after the fact, if that makes sense. And then jump over here. This will go up one block this time. And then this will go up a third block. And then connect to this area. And I guess we could leave it like that. I think that will definitely end up making it look better. I just gotta go through and replace all of it one more time. And then to add a little bit of variant, the block below this will be andesite, and it'll be those slabs as well, just like this. So it adds depth too. And then I think we have enough to finish this. If not, it's going to be very close, and we do have the perfect amount. Okay. And then that is what the new bridge looks like. Definitely a lot better to this other island area, which I should probably make a bit bigger. I think I made it too small, but I can work on that. Either way, I think that's already a huge improvement. Okay, well, my dragons are still hatching right next to me, but I also planted down a 4th sapling right here just now so we can get another tree growing. They're all taking so long to grow, so I honestly have no idea why, but hopefully it speeds up a bit. I'm still just slowly mining the block, and I guess my grass spread at some point. I wasn't paying attention to that. I don't know when that happened. Let me block this off and break my grass, though, which we're going to lose the majority of, whatever. Okay. And can we get it to spread to these other areas? I think we will be able to pretty easily. We're just gonna obviously build it that way. And then we can break it all when it does end up spreading. There we go, there's one side. Then we gotta do the other side. We can bring it right through here. And then that will slowly also spread all the way to each other farm. And then we can have this whole thing finally just be completely grass. I think the grass can spread diagonally, so we'll leave it like that. And if it can't, then we'll fix it later, but I don't want to break too many slabs if I don't have to. Maybe I should work on this bridge more. I should probably just mine the one block so we have more blocks to actually work on stuff with. Oh, we actually have a villager right here, which is pretty good news for me. I definitely want to try some villagers later if possible, because they'll give us a bunch of free stuff. Can we get this villager on a boat or something of the sorts? Gotta get some wood to make a boat, though. And there we go. Oh, okay, the villager's suffocating. Alright, the villager's fine. Let me... Okay, another one. Let me move the villager all the way over. Probably near the dragons would be fine, I think. I mean, I don't want them to suffocate in leaves or anything like that either, so I'll probably move them all the way this way. And I could even probably expand this and move them further out. Since we have dragons we can fly in, I think it'd be cool if we make like a part of the island that's actually separate enough to fly over there. I think we could do that, and that's where the villagers could be. But obviously we'll have to move all the villagers first. And it could be downward a little bit. That way we don't have to like push the villagers up steps, and we can drop them and slowly move them downward to that area. So we can work on that soon too. But for now, like I said, I'll continue mining the block. Hopefully we get more villagers too. That'd be nice. I'll continue getting the resources to build this up a bit more and expand this area, which will be hopefully where we have some of our chests and like loot and stuff. I think expanding at least this much would be a good start. So let me bring these corners out a couple of blocks. 1, 2, and probably even more than that. So I'll just leave those blank for now, actually. I think I'll replace the corner with, not the corner, but the island with some cobblestone for it can look a little bit more fancy. I don't know. Maybe just this platform needs to be bigger, or we could take these corners out an extra block, actually. Like that. Turn it more square. I think that probably gives off a better look. Yeah, so I will continue that. You know, also I just realized I gotta place some more water around my base too. So if we fall off, there's more water to catch us. I do not want to fall off and die. Then I think we're going with one block in the corner. Yeah, that seems right. And then these can be replaced with more dirt. Then bring this all the way to the side once again. We can make some new bridges soon, but just doing a couple of renovations. I also want to place in a torch on all these corners. That way we once again don't have any mobs spawning in, and probably some on these edges right here. And then I think that should have everything be lit up, so we won't have stuff spawning in when we don't want it to be. Thankfully I can sleep either way, but still, just in case I end up not sleeping, like right now I think if there was a spot, a mob could probably spawn in, which would be terrible. One creeper could blow up all my chests and loot I've gone so far, or take away a mob out of the game permanently that I have. Oh, some more eggs over here. Nice. Let me get those. And I wonder, have my farm crops grown? I mean, I can see them from over here. It doesn't look like they have. I need a new axe because it just broke. And there's some zombies that spawn in the middle of this that I should take care of. My inventory is also full. I've been trying to throw out just all this terracotta because I'm not going to end up using that. Maybe I should just store it in a chest though, I don't know. I just don't see myself building with it, and we already have such limited space. I was trying to get more space with this right here, but I don't know. Kind of fell through. Maybe we could make like an open, like not a house, but like an open like dragon workshop area, if that makes sense. So we can kind of hold some of our dragons over there. We need some barrels though to do that, or for the idea I'm thinking of. There we go. 5 I think would be more than enough to begin, and then probably like one here. Just trying to do the layout of this. One all the way back here. Then we just kind of copy those over to the other side. So right here, okay, yes. Then we can build up with some oak logs. I guess these would be like 4 high then. I kind of want a roof that goes downward, maybe 5 high. Give ourselves some extra room. And then probably I want to build the roof out of spruce slabs. So we're gonna have to wait just a little bit for that. And we could connect these up with some pillars, possibly. Something like that. What if we do 2 3x3s? So that's 3 blocks. That is 3 blocks. I wonder if that would look better. I mean, we're gonna put spruce over it too. Yeah, that could look good. Did I just throw a ball out? I did throw a ball out. And there's another tree over here. Let me mine this up. Freaking continue to grow once again. I don't have any saplings on me, though. I'll have to go grab one. Well, it looks like I have the deadly nadder tamed now, which is awesome, but I want to be really, really careful with it. So let's go ahead and sit it down. Perfect. And then the Gronkle we can leave. We can leave the villager. And let's get this spider out of here. And I will cut down these trees. I've been just sitting around the base, honestly, not doing a whole lot of anything. But there's definitely some trees to be mined now, which I will get straight to doing. This one is a pretty big one too, which will make it a little bit more annoying, but we get some bonus logs, so at the end of the day, it's probably a good thing. I just finished chopping down this tree, and it looks like my Gronkle grew up as well, which is awesome. We're gonna plant down these saplings again, and we have to wait for all these leaves to decay too. I'll make sure to keep checking on that. But I need to grab a sapling, or not a sapling, but a saddle, and put on this Gronkle for now as well. And then with all of that wood I just got, I'm gonna go ahead and probably start building somewhat of a roof on this thing over here just to get it started. And we can get this tree out the way to make that a little bit easier. And then I probably want like an overhanging stair type of thing, so we'll start it on this block right here. And then we can probably do some design so it gives it a little bit more room like this, and then can turn into slabs, so we're able to see into here a little bit easier too. And then we can just make this go up a couple of blocks at a time. I think we'll turn it into slabs now. And I can try that now because I do have 12 slabs on me. We put 1 here, and then I guess we could put them up like 2 more blocks like this. And then I don't know, where do we go from there? Kind of a tricky choice. I do need to make more stairs though because I'm out. We can throw this button on my inventory, that's 1 space because it's getting very full. And I guess I don't have any slabs, I don't know. Maybe I was making the wrong thing. And then for this final block, I feel like it could be cool to do stairs at the very peak, and then a stair off the back. Even though it's the back, you know, I think you'll add in a tiny bit of depth in the very end. So something like that from the side especially, I think it looks pretty cool. Just a tiny little detail. And then we'll bring these stairs all the way to the other side, and then do the same looping back around to start copying over this design on this side to the other. And now that that is done, all we need are the slabs. So I placed the front of the roof on this building, and I think that it looks pretty awesome. The little, I don't even know what you would call that, but you know, it adds more depth or whatever, and it does make the curve look a bit better. I'm gonna stack up a little bit and place in the rest of the stairs on these first couple of layers. We can kind of wrap this up and confirm, is it gonna be something that looks good, or should I make some edits to it? I think it's gonna look fine. I need some more slabs to finish it though. And then on these undersides, we can place in, I think, some stairs. If we place an upside down stairs, it's the same. It is, but it doesn't even necessarily look that good from below, I think, so whatever. I'm trying to place one in here too. I don't actually think it's possible. Okay, yeah, that would have to be a slab then. And then we can go and place in at least these first two easy stairs to place in. And then this is what the front of the building looks like. The top looks pretty nice too. That's the vibe I was going for. I think the next thing we need is some spruce fence around the corners, which will be pretty easy, especially once I empty my inventory a little bit. It is very full at the moment. I'll craft a bunch of sticks, and then I'll try to put away some of these random things that I have, but honestly, everything I have on me is kind of important. That's the tough part. Well, I guess I have enough room right now to craft up what I need to craft. And then let's go place it on there right now and see. I think it'll help continue giving the vibe I'm going for if we place it around the corners here. And then we can add in like some workshop tables and stuff like that all around here and decorate it more in just a second. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna eat some apples for now. How is the grass spreading? Okay, I fell in here. I think the other two places might be done. Well, weirdly enough, this one isn't done. Like, it hasn't even spread there yet, and then this one is completely grown. I've never seen something like that. That is, I would say, pretty unusual. I don't know why the other one hasn't grown at all. It makes me wonder if there's some sort of issue going on over there. We'll have to go check it out. Oh, I mean, this looks the same. It seems like it should be able to be growing. I'm gonna get some seeds too and breed the chickens as much as I can, because we want them to continue populating. And honestly, now that we're actually starting to get some wheat, same for the sheep, and same for the cows and the mushroom cows. If we can just feed them all one wheat in here. Perfect. We could even separate them in a bit too, but for now we're just going to keep them all combined because it is just easier that way at the time being. Then finally, before they despawn, I need to go check for extra saplings. And we have a lot extra now. We have 13 on us. So when this tree grows, I will go ahead and chop it down once again. Then for this area in here, let me make some tables. I think one big work table at the very back here that goes all the way across is going to look best. So something just like this. And then if we have maybe like a mini one or two, especially if they're kind of closer to the outside so it's a little bit easier to see them, I think that would also look better. I cannot get the right block placement here. Then this one would probably just be like literally one wide with the two stairs. I don't want to take up too much room. Yeah, I think that looks perfect actually. Then as for this side, I don't know what I'll do. Should we add slabs on top of this? I think we probably could. It's more of like a fancy fence. And it also gives it a little bit more structure, I would say. We can place another beam here just for looks. It'll look like it's more structurally supported. Then we can continue that beam because I guess I never placed it in. And then I can also go one step further and place some stairs under these blocks to block up that's the log face. Then maybe also like a row of slabs here, another kind of beam type of thing. And if I do get some lanterns, we could craft a couple. It may not be the best way to use our iron since iron is super valuable, but it will definitely look good if we do the lanterns on here. So let's place like one here, and one here for now, which should light up this whole room pretty well. Or if we actually take the middle one, we could probably move the middle one to the front. Then I assume down this whole area is definitely lit up. There's also a random pig. Could we bring the pig to the pen? I think we can lure it over here with the carrot. We could probably breed the pigs too, because why not? I kind of forgot to do them. I cannot lie, I did forget they existed. And then we have 4 total actually. I think they've been spawning in on some of the block phases again. And then we should have them breed, which will give us 6 total now. I also just placed in a bunch of slabs down here, and I think that makes this curve look so much better from the inside. So I'm going to continue trying to do that, filling in these gaps right here, and then placing like 3 more on these. Maybe like, one in both of these corners, maybe 1 more here, and then that. Oh, wait, I definitely butchered that on this side. But there we go. I think that's what I was going for. I think it rounds out a lot more from the inside, and this honestly looks really nice. I'm pretty proud of it. So if I am going to have the chests over here, I should probably place them down so we can start using them. Maybe like 2 right here. You know, we should maybe move this over a block so we can have another row of 2. So yeah, 2 right here, then 2 right here. That's 4 total. I think that honestly like fits in and looks fine. Could also probably, if we want to, block it up a bit and make the chests feel like they're not sticking out as much. I actually have a way that I think we could do that, which we would just need some trapdoors for, and then basically we can place those on the side of the chest. So yeah, like that. So from the side, kind of looks like they're mounted onto the wall or something. Gives off maybe the vibe we're going for a little bit more. And inside of these chests, we can actually just start placing all of our random things in our inventory. Maybe this chest will be like specifically wood, because we definitely could use a chest like that. Maybe this one can be farming supplies and food. And then if we make another stair right here, I wonder if we could put another chest on top of this. Well, I think if we want to do that, it would probably be beneficial to do something like this. I mean, that looks kind of weird, but it looks like a shelf maybe, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And could we have one more trapdoor? Yes, we will. And we can place it right here. I guess we could place these here too, to kind of continue having a bunch of random blocks. Maybe it'll make it look better, I don't know. And then let me start emptying my inventory. This can be a random blocks chest all the way up here, which will be very helpful because we have a lot of random blocks. I mean, we don't have as many random blocks now that I actually look at it. They might be in a different chest, or I threw most of them out already, which is a good thing. I don't want a bunch of random stuff. Let me start putting this with us so we can remove these two chests right here. Okay, I'm gonna take this villager over here because we just had another one spawn in, so I'm gonna put it all the way down by the other one. I think their name was like Doris or something. You know, it's definitely been long enough. I haven't gotten a villager in a while, so hopefully we get another one before too long. Not before too long, I don't know, whatever the term right there is. And let's put this out on a gronkle and take it on a little bit of a test fly. Well, yeah, that's definitely a gronkle. Let's land it now because I don't want to die. Alright, perfect. Can we sit the gronkle? Okay, we can. It's hovering in the air though. I don't know if that is exactly sitting, but if it works, it works. I did also move the crafting table, whatever, from this area, so now it is completely clear, which does make it look better. And you know, just, I mean, I guess I'd say it looks better. You can probably place 4 torches right here in the middle as well, because why not? And we can place in the cobblestone once again. I had to remove it for that villager, of course. And then over here we can place in our furnaces as well, maybe. Oh, I guess we could have them on the table back here. That might make more sense. Or we could have, if we move this up a block, I guess we could have like a huge grid of furnaces. I don't know what we'll do, okay? For now, I guess I'll just put it right here with some coal. I'm gonna feed my chickens some seeds once again. Looks like we have one too many though, so... Oh yeah, we got one from an egg, nice. So we should be back at an even amount. And we could probably feed the yaks at least. I'll probably... Actually, let's do the mushroom cows too. I want to have enough of all of them. So like if gas shoots and hits one and they die, it's okay. And I'll probably breed the yaks a little bit more since... I mean, mushroom cows are cool, but for now at least I think I want less of them. I don't know though for sure. Let me also chop down this tree so I can get more wood. And then we could probably start turning some Fletchers soon. I just gotta wait to get more villagers. I don't think you have to breed the villagers in this one block because I'm gonna get a lot more from now on. I just moved over a 3rd villager as well, so now we've got 3 sitting over there, which is pretty fantastic. I will also mine this tree, and my spruce tree grew, so I will mine that as well. And then once we get enough, we can turn some of those villagers to Fletchers, but I've got to build them a spot over there too, so maybe let's continue building over with some slabs so we're able to do that. I need to throw some of this stuff on my inventory though still. Like this terracotta we do not need. I guess I could put it in this random chest though. I should probably do that next time. And I think using some acacia slabs, since I'm never going to build with acacia, would be the best. So let me do that and build somewhere for the villagers so we can soon eventually trade with them. Well, I should mine the tree first so I can continue regrowing. But then after that, I'll build over with slabs. Alright, so I kind of got a spot for this platform over here. It's built down a little bit, like I said, so you can fly over to it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Then we can bring this all the way over to the other side. And then we can have room for the villagers trading. Places to land the dragon over here. I don't know, maybe we'll make it bigger too. But for now, this is the build. Gotta make sure I hold my shift key for I do not fall in the void. Alright, that is better. And then for the middle of this, I wonder if I should do like a different, like maybe like oak slab. I mean, it would make me have to mine more oak, but... if it make the base look better, I'm down for it. So I think I will do that. For now, we can just place in one of these sides as much as possible. So I do have a place to land in general, or to pit the villagers. I think that'll be the most beneficial. So let's see how much of this I can get placed in with the wood I have on me. Hopefully more than halfway. Seems like it's going to be a little less than that though if I only have 20 left now. Okay, well, I brought one villager to the end of this thing, but obviously it would be pretty risky to jump down with the villager because the platform is not finished, so we need to go get some more oak slabs in order to finish it. So let me see if I have any or if I gotta just wait for these trees to grow. I honestly don't know which one the answer is because I completely forget if I have wood or not. And why do we have 3 donkeys? What the heck? I'm gonna place and continue placing all these blocks down now. Hopefully we have enough slabs. I made more of them. Yeah, we have 2 stacks. I mean, I don't know if it'll be enough for sure, but I think it will be. I also need a new axe. I guess mine broke. I don't remember it being low, but I have been chopping a lot of wood, so it makes sense. Okay, so let me move the water. I should be fine to get my villagers over here now. Well, I guess I need the water there. Never mind. Whatever. We can just go past it. Hopefully we don't start swimming away, though. Oh, it gives us a boost. That's actually funny. I will place one of the villagers right here. And let's get the boat. Alright, they can just start walking around, I guess. Or, you know, actually, why don't we keep them in the boat for safekeeping? Oh, we need to light this platform up, or zombies are gonna spawn. Oh. This is all built at the wrong level. Oh my goodness. Maybe we can have it be at this level then? And then the actual place where we're gonna place stuff, you know, we can save this. Will just be in front of us. So that way I don't have to replace all these blocks. And then this could just be the landing platform, actually. So that honestly works out fine. So this would be the platform where the actual trading happens, maybe then. Something like that. And we can place torches starting in this one. 3 blocks apart, maybe, or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna fly my Gronkle over here for now, because I need some more room in the other area. So yeah, let's make the Gronkle sit. I'll pick up this water for now, and oh no, I keep forgetting I have to have the water there for I can actually get up. I'll move the water as soon as I can, but I guess, yeah, I have to leave it there. I'm gonna move this 3rd villager, and I'll probably get a couple more before I do anything else. Can we get this fox without hitting the villager? We did. Then we gotta boat the villager once again. There we go. And then let's move the villager all the way to the farm area. Well, not the farm area. I should call it the trading area because that's what it is. Okay, I do have another chest here. Monstrous nightmare. We're in the nether phase, so it kind of makes sense. But there's not really much else in here that's useful, so I'm just gonna go ahead and break it. And I will go ahead and continue mining the block now. I'm trying to get through these phases a little bit quicker. Trying to reach that 10th phase here. I think we're getting pretty close, honestly, but who knows? Just gotta keep mining and trying. There's my first crying obsidian, actually, though. Oh, my second one already, too. Nice. You know, I also don't want to place the monstrous nightmare right now just because it's so big. I don't even have anywhere to keep it. So I'm glad we got another dragon, but maybe it would have been better to get a smaller one. I'm not complaining too bad, though. I mean, a dragon is a dragon, and we're going to collect many dragons throughout this video, so I'm fine with that at the end of the day. But also, I guess I'm just waiting some more villagers so we can break this whole bridge. I also gotta get a bunch of wood so we can eventually break all of this and turn it into like a real platform, kind of like this. We need more real areas of the base instead of these placeholders that look bad. I think we should redo the pens at some point, but I don't know. For now, we're gonna mine the trees, and I will keep everything else in mind for later. So we've got villagers, I've got some more blocks. Let's go ahead and go expand this platform so we can start trading with them. And I will continue this all the way down this way. Maybe we should make the actual outline first too. I think I wanted to be 3 wide, not counting those corners. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 3, and then we would go inward like that. I think that's going to be the best shape for us here. All right, let's bring that to the very end then, which probably won't take very long at all. And then this will be more than enough room to have some work tables up here, have all the villagers up here, stuff like that. We'll have to go through and place some torches, some lanterns, something like that, so monsters aren't spawning in as well, because that'd be terrible. And that would stop us from meeting our real goals, which are trading with villagers to keep them safe. Alright, and that should be good enough. Just gotta finish the center with these oak slabs, and it should all be filled in and working. And then I think it would be a good time to get the fences ready, whatever it's going to be, because we really need to get some lighting down here for when the time does come where it's night. We have no monsters spawning in, so that could make things really bad really quickly. So we'll just take a minute here to finalize and do that. We need fences. Then let's copy the placements on this side to here. So we have a 4 block gap, and then it turns into the 3 block gaps. So just gotta copy that over. And perfect. Let me replace all these with the fences now too on the front. And I can go through and place torches on top of each and every one of these fence posts to keep this lit up. That should light up this platform more than enough. The other platform is slabbed, so Nothing can spawn there in the first place, so we don't really need to worry about it at all. And then we need some sort of place to hold the villagers. I'm not sure what that's gonna look like quite yet. But maybe something like this would be okay. Maybe like some slabs on the back here, some slabs on the top. Something super simple. I don't know if this will actually be it, but yeah, that looks fine so far. So if we bring this all the way to the end, where do we place this on the other side? Alright, on the second to last block, one goes here. Then that should be good enough, yeah, if we just strip these blocks. We can finish it off with the rest of the slabs. Oh, actually, this goes up with one block, I think, yes. Do we have enough slabs on us? Ooh, we're one off, but we have more in the inventory, good. And then we can probably just place in one slab at a time. And then they can be the work tables in these open spots. And then that will block the villager in. So yeah, just like that. And then this should be a working villager trading area. So, I mean, it is basically done. We just gotta get the fleshing tables. We gotta move the villagers into here, which I guess will be harder because we went up a block, unfortunately. Maybe we can get around that if we use one of our water buckets to, like, make us swim up. Is that possible? I don't know. Well, unfortunately, it is not possible, so whatever. I guess the best way to do that would be to just push the villager up there somehow. We can probably get another boat, and then just do something like this, too. I would assume would be easier, so let's try that. Get the villager right next to this other boat. And then what we would basically do is break this boat. And then push them up. Hopefully they get in. I don't know. Maybe they won't. Villager, hello. Can you get in the boat, please? Okay, I don't know what they're doing. We just push them in one of these, okay, no, they're in a boat. Whatever. I guess the boat doesn't really help much, though. We kind of have to push them inside one of these areas still. So, villager, get out, and let me push you in. It's turning nighttime, too, so we gotta sleep, but come on, please get in there. And, okay, that one's ready for our work table. We can push another one up there, or at the very least attempt to. Gerald, get in there. I'm just gonna push him in the easiest one. Looks like it's gonna be this one. Gerald is not moving at all, which is really helpful for me. Oh, no, looks like he's about to start moving. Gerald, please, 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 please. There we go, 2 villagers done. I guess I'll do the rest tomorrow. We can go back, and I will come back here soon. I think I left, yeah, my bed's at my actual base. Oops, I left it over there. So I've got to go get that. And I don't have a water bucket to pick that up. That's fine. I think I'm going to put away most of my stuff because my inventory is just so full. So I don't really have room to put anything away anywhere. If I put away my dragon eggs, some of these saplings, it does make a good amount of more room. So we'll do that for now too. That's also the wrong chest. I have to try to stay as organized as possible because of how much random stuff I'm going to be getting from the block. I have to try, let's see if I am able to get a couple of fletching tables. Okay, yeah, I do have more than enough gravel in this chest to make a couple of them, so let me get started on that. I'll make 2 fletching tables to start off, and if we want to get more fletchers, we can, but I think that's going to be more than enough for now. So I just need 2 more flint out of this 4 gravel that I have, but I might just mine all of it. I mean, depending on how long it takes. I haven't gotten a single one yet. What the heck? I think I've mined 10, so we're over odds for it. Maybe we'll get 2 back-to-back, though, because of our bad luck. Oh, there's one. Okay, only one, though. There's the second piece. And how long will it take for these 2? Okay, there's another, and then 1 block left. Yeah, I think all of our gravel, on average, took pretty much the odds of getting a piece of gravel, like 10 tries. Oh my gosh, this block just will not turn to flint. I don't think I've ever been this unlucky. It's still gravel. Oh my gosh, I've mined this like 16 times at this point. Oh my goodness. What is this luck? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep this all in the video for you guys can see it. How long is this gonna take? There we go, finally. And then, honestly, I would rather have the villagers next to each other if they're both fletchers. So let's try to get another new villager up in that thing right next to the other villager. We'll just have to push the boat here, break the boat, and push the oh. Why are you walking that way? No. What are you doing? Please just go inside. The other villagers are being a lot more easy than Doris, so I don't know what's up with Doris. Please, Doris, get in. Whoa. Why are we doing that? Whoa. Why are we doing that too? Just get in the... Whoa. Stop it. Please just get in. What is going on? No. Okay, fine. Just have to do it like this. Oh my gosh, no! Why are you running away? What is wrong with villagers? I actually can't do it. I'm not gonna get a whole minecart system though. Well, fine, we'll have to do it the even more difficult way. But that's how it's gonna be. We'll block in literally everything, one block at a time, until doors goes in there. Alright, one block at a time. And, well, look at all these blocks I had to place. That could have been a lot easier. So, one of the fletching tables is placed. We can place the second one right here. We just have to place a block there to hold the villager in place. Place the fletching table, and then we can go ahead and remove it. Something else, just in case we break the block for whatever reason, trying to reset it, and then we, like, forget that we can't do that. We can place a trapdoor on top of both of these. So yeah, this one doesn't have sticks, this one has sticks. We actually have to replace this fletching table, and then we can do that very easily without having to risk doors running out. What? Is there something wrong with the fletching table? Or what's going on here? Okay, interesting. This is the average villager gameplay. This is the trap door or something? I mean, I think I've used that design before, so that wouldn't make sense. Maybe you just gotta replace the crafting table again. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Might just have to drop doors into the void. Okay, let me make some sticks, and we can get, there you go, what a deal. We can keep trading more sticks for more emeralds soon. We could just get this, okay, there we go, the Fletcher is working now. Let's get a bunch of sticks for Doris, and trade them. Perfect, we got 12 emeralds now. And then for this villager, we probably want the toolsmith, which I think we can actually make pretty easily if we just get a couple pieces of wood, 2 iron, the smithing table. We gotta place in the slab here so we don't accidentally let the villager out. And will you take the job instantly? Okay, well, Gerald is not doing it either, so I don't know what's going on with the villagers. But soon enough, they will take the job. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run on over here with the obsidian piece I've got, and I'm gonna place it here so we can mine safely, because sometimes it makes your mouse go down, and I could spleef myself into the void potentially. I've just been standing in the middle of 4 blocks to prevent it and paying attention. So like that. But if we have an obsidian right here, we can actually just literally sit down on this block and continue breaking all this. Okay, let me finish off this blaze. I just had one spawn in here. And I should be able to just continue mining, honestly. I mean, I can trade more of my villagers soon. I need to replant this tree. I guess I didn't get enough saplings, or I think I waited too long. Thankfully, though, we have plenty in the chest. So I'll probably continue mining the block, trying to get to the next phase while I wait for this tree to grow. And when we get those trees, we can trade up for a bunch of emeralds. And then, hopefully, some better tools with this villager. But he hasn't taken the job. Oh, no, he does have the job. Look, he has a little apron on or whatever it is. So I'll have to go over there and check sometime soon. I think I'm going to trade some more of my sticks where I can start waiting for the cooldown to come back on. And I might build some better platforms for my dragons or do some renovations, because I really want to be able to put them somewhere. Right now they're both just sitting on like the tree platform, and it's not really ideal, I would say. So hopefully getting some emeralds can help us with that with some tools so we can break all of our stuff a bit easier. It's definitely going to be a process, but can we at least get started? I think we can. So there's level 1 unlocked. I guess we could keep some of these stone shovels, but honestly, I'd rather have the inventory space than a free cobblestone. And we're basically going to have to spend iron. It's unfortunate, but it's basically required, or we're going to need to spend like a really big amount of emeralds. And then once again, we can use the rest of that, and then we can start buying some of these iron tools. Oh, vein mining, unbreaking. Those are some pretty good enchants. I don't know what vein mining is. Like, am I going to break my whole platform by accident if I use that? I don't know, maybe. And both the villagers' trades are locked. Unfortunate, but also we can wait for them to unlock now. And let's go try out our new tools and stuff. Well, this farm was definitely really important so far, but I think we have to break it so we can make like the real official farms and expand the base just a little bit now. So I'm gonna start with my stone axe and try to break all of this. And yeah, let me break my stone axe first, then we can try the iron one. And do we have room to pick all this up? Yes, we do. I don't want to lose my resources and my seeds and stuff like that. I would much rather keep them so I can replant them soon. And I mean, even the spruce fence is pretty valuable. I don't have too much wood, and we're actually currently trying to trade it for sticks. So every single block we can keep counts, I feel like. I don't know if I want to expand this platform by one while we have the chance to. I guess we don't have to because we already have this bridge made, so we should probably leave it as is. And it's actually just more simple that way too, so let's leave it that way. And then what I could do is, we need another bridge right here, right? And we could probably make it upward for it's more interesting. I have a bridge design in mind, so I'm gonna try to make that now. I gotta get some campfires, which might actually be kind of difficult to get. I'll have to look. We'll need some charcoal, probably. So we could start melting a stack of logs. We could get another stack of logs or two. So I'm gonna go see if I can trade more sticks in a second here. And then we'll need, yeah, more logs to craft it, sticks to craft it. Do we have any coal that we can just craft some with to begin? Not really, honestly. We'll have to wait for the furnace. I think we can craft one campfire. Yeah, okay, we can craft a single campfire. Well, we can go try to place it, I guess. So right here would be the start of... Yeah, that's the wrong placement. So place it from the side. I gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so one side here, and that is good with me. Can we place some sort of railing too? I don't know, can we use slabs? Okay, slabs are slightly bigger. That's perfect. And then could we also use trapdoors so it like goes up really slowly and how big it is? Yeah, I think we could try. That does not look right though. Can trapdoors not be placed at this angle, or am I just doing something wrong? Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, those are the two spots that can be placed, I think. Let me try one last time. Yeah, well, we'll have to just do a slab right here then. And then... Well, actually, let's do two slabs. And then we can make it go up a little bit more. Would another campfire make it go up more? No, that would actually go down a little bit. So we have to just go with another slab or two. So let me go ahead and craft that. That is not a slab, it's okay. Those are some slabs though. And then we can use those slabs, like I said, go up one more block on both of these. Okay, that is not how it can be placed. Alright, that one worked. There's a block here now. And then 1, 2. And finally, could we use some slabs if we wanted to? That might honestly go up too slow. I don't know, we could try it though. I'd probably want to place them the opposite way. And which way is that? From the side again? Wait, can you not place slabs differently? Oh, I guess you can't. I swear you could. Whatever, it's fine. And then, what would be the last block? Can we do a campfire? Yes, we can. That would be pretty perfect. Is that far enough away, though, too? I think it is. Wait, why did that one get placed differently? Now I'm just confused. Okay, campfire. What if we actually do 2 more slabs, though? Oh, no, because the campfire isn't as big as the slab. I guess we could do campfire, then a slab. Then that could be where the path ends. Is this too much? I think we're doing too much with this, though, honestly. I think we should break all this, now that I think about it. I just think I'm trying to make it, like, too perfect of, like... I mean, I'm trying to make, like, the fastest staircase, if anyone gets what I mean by that. I think we just have to go with a more basic design. Let's just make some slabs that go up and hit a platform right here. 2 at a time, probably. It goes up pretty quickly. Gives us some nice room to build on. And then the middle could probably be cobblestone slabs. And we do have some cobblestone on us to attempt that. So we keep it under by 1 block just like we did for the other build. Why did I keep placing this wrong? Okay, there we go. Then, of course, we go up 1 block at a time, following the other pattern. So it just is really smooth and a nice look. Adds in all that extra depth. And then, okay, I'm just placing everything wrong. Oh my goodness. That should be right, though. Perfect. And then we could place some campfires, probably. They are smaller, of course, but I think it could still make sense if it's like holding it down. It's connecting the bridge from one side to the other. So I don't think it's a big issue that it's smaller for those reasons. So I will keep it. And let's just place some torches on this, even if it looks bad for now. I do not want monsters spawning in right here. And I can make it look better later. That's not my main concern. But then this will lead to the new farms, which we should have a pretty big farm for every type of crop, which is what the plan will be. Okay, well, this is decaying the tree. I can come back and check on the saplings, but for now, I want to go trade a bunch of sticks really quickly. Because obviously, I want those trees to keep resetting. I haven't traded them in a little bit. I have a bunch of sticks on me, so let me do that. I mean, this is probably going way better than I even thought it would. I have, like, almost a stack of emeralds already in total. I think I came with, like, 20 on me already, so I haven't gotten a stack from these villagers, if I remember correctly. But, I mean... just total, this is a lot of emeralds to have, and yeah, I mean, they both haven't locked their trades yet. I guess we just got unlocked, but we have over a stack of emeralds now to show for it. I don't have any more iron on me, and it would take quite a few more pickaxes. So I think I should go check if I have iron, just in order to save my emeralds, because I just think that would end up being way too expensive. But I don't know. I guess it depends how much iron we have too, because iron is a pretty limited resource, and I do not want to make an iron golem farm. Unfortunately, that's like genuinely all the iron I have. I mean, I could get a little more in my chest, but we need to keep at least a couple pieces, so I guess we're gonna have to go the hard way and just trade like 30 emeralds for one shovel at a time or something. Or I guess the tools, would the tools be cheaper than one stone shovel? Let's just find out, or attempt to find out as best as I can. Maybe I'll get it wrong. Okay, that's pretty small. Does that equal 12 of those though? I mean, well, let's just see. It's right before the R of journey is where 12 would get us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's actually one stone shovel at a time was significantly better. We get a bunch of XP as well, but the trade is locked would be the issue. So we kind of have to switch to the next best thing, which would be the 11 now. I actually went down for an axe. And if we trade 3 of those, it's a really big hit to our emeralds. But yeah, we should unlock the next level, and hopefully it gives us something good. Okay, we unlock a diamond axe. I definitely would say that's pretty good. We can start off by buying one of those. We have plenty of iron shovels to use though first. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna go and continue collecting wood. Hopefully, okay, these guys will unlock their trades, but hopefully we can get a lot more wood. We can use up some of these shovels and we can continue building our base. Those are gonna be my goals. Let me just clear my inventory of all this wood I currently have. It was all to trade it in the first place anyway. And it looks like they're gonna take the trade, so I mean, I will definitely do that. Neither of them actually locked their thing. Maybe I should get more wood then real quick. We can stock right back up on emeralds. We're already at 38 again. Maybe we could get back to a stack. And I think I'll probably plant a secondary tree right here just so we can grow them a little bit quicker because I'm trying to get the sticks from the Fletchers, of course. And we have plenty of axes now with these Fortune 1 iron axes that I can just continue to use. So I'll probably bone meal this tree to get a little bit of a head start. Okay, then I'm going to place in a bunch of dirt. I just made these 2 little farm things right here, which I think look pretty good. Just gonna be able to house some of my farms because I really need more carrots and stuff. I literally have 5 carrots left. I think this is all of them. So I need to stop eating them and actually have to plant them. Let me also count out the water. There's just 4 blocks, so we'll need a water source right here. And then let's see, will we be able to do this with just 2? Hopefully. That's where the other one would be. Then yeah, those 2 would reach the entirety of the build. So there we go. And now that this side is filled in, we can go ahead and copy that same exact thing onto this side right here. And then I'll probably build like 2 more farms, but I think for now this is good enough and is going to serve its purpose. And then this side can be the carrots, and then the other side can be wheat. I've got to go grab the seeds though, and while I'm over there, I will actually check to see if that actually is the rest of my carrots. And I can go ahead and place slabs on the top of these water blocks too. Okay, well, I just got a single apple and 5 eggs. Oh, wait, no, I didn't even get an apple. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, honestly. But the thing I was meant to say is I got 5 eggs from over there because I'm going to keep some for if my... I don't know, if I want to regrow chickens or get a bunch of chickens at some point, then I can have the eggs to do it. I also need to light up this platform really quickly. Or maybe I can just sleep so I can wait 1 more day before doing it. Alright, I do have a little bit of wood I can trade with these Fletchers here to get some more emeralds. I just want to kind of get their trades locked though, so I'm not just waiting with them off cooldown. Preferably the trades will always be on cooldown. That means I'm maximizing how many emeralds I can get. So when we do end up needing them, I'll have plenty. And did both of them... Nope, both their trades are unlocked once again. Okay, let me get more sticks then, in that case. We're at a stack and a half, and okay, they're still taking more sticks, surprisingly. I can also trade... Oh, this is gonna take a long time. We don't really need another diamond axe, so I think we'll just wait and maybe see if we can get some more iron for that one. I mean, we have plenty of emeralds, but the thing is, I mean, that doesn't even make a dent, right? We could buy a stack worth of shovels, but I mean, it's gonna lock before we even get there too, so that would actually be another problem on top of that. So that's just not gonna work. We're gonna need some iron or to waste a bunch more on the tools. But I guess just because it's probably the cheapest, we can lock this shovel trade. Oh, that was a lot. I mean, it went up a little bit at least, right? So, is there any more XP? I don't think so. I was just wanting to double check. So we're at a stack and a half. Definitely not bad. And, okay, both of these stick trades are locked. That's what I was looking for. Did they just refill them again? Okay, no, they didn't. And I'm like completely out of food, so I'm gonna go ahead and just eat some apples. Maybe I should make the outline of this wood to make it a little bit bigger, just for we have more room to like land and walk around. Maybe some fence or something like that. And I also think it just looks kind of plain with only the cobblestone, to be honest. So if we add in something else, even if it's just some spruce surrounding it, I think that will definitely help make it all look better. And definitely, I think it does, yeah. And I mean, I'm not going for something that looks amazing in the first place. I'm just trying to build something that works. And this is definitely a lot bigger, and it does come with the side effect of looking better as well. Because my other farm was pretty small. I guess this is kind of just a bigger version of it. It's not too much different. I also am breaking the fence now, so technically we could have like something spawn from the block and then run in and kill all my animals here. So we kind of have to block them off just like that. You can also break these because this is old. This was to grow grass earlier. And then we can continue and finish placing all of these spruce slabs in. Okay, I'm kind of going to start a layout for the next area, which I guess all of the animal farms, the new ones, will be on here. So I'm going to have to move all of this stuff and rebuild it, which will definitely take a while, but you know, that's okay. As long as it makes it look better. I also think another tiny thing I could do is maybe put like some stone brick around the center here, just for it's like a third different block, rather than the cobblestone and andesite. I think that could help us a tiny bit in making this all look a little bit cooler. So I'm going to try to see if I can melt some stone. I don't actually have that much cobblestone, but I could definitely mine the block for some more. I think it's one of the blocks in there right now. Alright then, I think I have half of it as stone brick, and I do think that looks better, just makes it look more clean. The cobblestone looks like a newbie block, like it was placed in, like right as I started. I mean, right here it looks a little bit better because it looks more thought out, but I definitely think the stone brick, still very simple of course, but it's going to do us a little bit better I think, so I will continue with that then. I just gotta wait for more cobblestone to melt, and I guess I could probably continue making this bridge as well, just so we can get it over with. I'll try to get some andesite slabs so we can have the different block going through the middle here. I don't know if I have andesite at the moment, so I will definitely have to check. Then, there we go. Both of the things can meet up at the top right here. I think the easiest thing to do would just be to have some cobblestone for now. I guess that will actually make it so all these animals can get out. So, for now, too, we can place just one layer of slabs until we figure that out. If I get like 2 or 3 carrots though, I could lure all these animals into like even these middle gateways here, so they're not really bothering us. I think I'm gonna do that. That'll make it a lot easier to build at first. So I'll need a carrot and a piece of wheat, it seems. Let me go grab both of those from my chest. Or actually, I might have to steal them from the farm. Well, we can't steal a wheat from the farm, but we should have a wheat in the chest. Okay, I do have wheat in the chest. I actually have plenty. I have an entire another stack at least in there. So let's bring the sheep. Let me break this. Oh, I did not mean to hit the sheep. Oh my goodness. This mod makes it very easy to hit stuff by accident. So come in here, sheep. You have to be really careful with those then, because I don't want to... Like, let's actually breed them real quick. That would be the best thing to do. And then the carrot. All the pigs come with me. I can stick them all in this area for now. And there we go. Perfect. Oh wait, there's actually sheep all the way in the middle. Can we move that one over to this area? Let's see if we can do it without them falling in the cliff. I think we should be able to pretty easily. Then just over this way, sheep. We need you for meat for the dragons. And I don't know, I guess wool and stuff. I don't know what else we'll use the sheep for. And perfect, we can actually start building now. Ooh, I also have another tree that has grown in, so I'm gonna take a break to get that. There's also barely any leaves on top, so it'll be very easy to cut down and get all this wood. So I will be able to place in these andesite slabs right here one by one. And then I can also go ahead and go get more stone brick because it should be melted by now, then we can replace this other half. Also looks like just now when my trees were in, so I can get that in a second as well. So I've finished the andesite all the way up to here. I also have these bricks. I don't know, I was trying to lay something out, but there's also not much room, so I think I might just have to start breaking some of this old fence to just get a little bit more room in general. If we could also move these pigs back a couple blocks, that could help. We could get as much room as we possibly can. Just like that. There we go. Oh, actually, no. There we go now. They are blocked in. We can probably replace with these fence gates really fast, just to ensure that we're able to get them out later. Oh, I don't want to hit them though. That'd be bad. And I will break the rest of these fence because I just moved the rest of the sheep over and blocked them off even more as well. So we have a lot of platform I'll be able to remove right here. We're losing a lot of the slabs, but hopefully I'll be able to get most of the dirt back. I think we'll need to go to the nether soon and hopefully get some gravel. I don't know if the nether's a normal biome though, so it might just be a void. It probably is a void now that I think about it. Are we losing every piece of dirt here? Seriously, are we kidding? Why am I not getting a single piece of this stuff? I don't know. I guess that's just the way it's gonna be. We'll have to get some gravel from the 1 block then, and that'll probably be the way I do it. Could we also move this chest? I think I can, but I'll have to empty it first. I have a couple more sticks. It looks like the villagers are ready for those. I didn't even lock one of them though. Maybe we have to use our last stack we have in the inventory. Well, I have more wood in my base, but just on me right now. Okay, we locked that one. We can get 1 set of sticks from this villager. And then can we buy some more shovels? Yes, we can. And how many of these will we need? Oh, all of them. Alright, well, that took over a stack of emeralds, I think. But we do have enough stuff now. Gonna throw out all of these pickaxes. We can keep an axe or 2 in case we need it. And then what do we unlock? Okay, a pickaxe, that's pretty decent. We can go ahead and buy one of those just to have it. I guess we could have broken ours first before we bought another one, but whatever. I'm gonna go and continue building now. And maybe after another villager or 2 spawn in, we can break this whole pathway. And then, you know, of course, we'll have the idea where there's a platform here and we fly with our dragons from one platform to the other, which will be pretty cool. I also have a lot of carrots that I've grown, so let me go through here and pick all of these up. And same thing for the wheat. Okay, well, I have 9 blocks in the middle here. We have 1 in the corners too, and then this will be where the farm starts, I think, in the middle here, one of them at least. So let's go ahead and get the dirt placed in, and then we can probably have it start spreading over here as well, hopefully at least. There we go, that will at least start it. I know it's kind of ugly, but it's what you gotta do. We don't have silk touch yet or anything, so it's the only option. And then we can continue building the outline of this farm right here. I don't know how big this will be in the middle. Maybe chickens can be in the middle and this one can be the smallest one, and then we can branch out to all 3 of the different sides or something. So how big is this if we count this corner, I guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this will be 1 block here. Make it 2 wide, and then that should be the shape, I think. You know, I'll have to check it again, but this might be the chicken farm. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the plan. We'll, of course, have to wait for this to grow in before we replace it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 6th block, 7, and then right here will be where it curves. I need to get some more stone brick, though. Once again, I've got some carrots, too, though. Let me get those before I do anything else, because we want this farm to be full as quickly as possible. I can't eat my melons forever. And then we should be able to finish most of this with the stone brick I have now. Hopefully, at least. I mean, I don't have much more where this came from. So, finishing it sooner than later would be ideal. And I think we did finish the outline. Okay, good. And then we can finish placing the dirt in the middle, too. And then as for the fence, probably a spruce fence. Let me see if we have some made already. And then we should be able to place in a spruce gate all the way around here using the diagonal fence as well to save some space. Okay, I think this is looking pretty great. And we probably want a 3 wide gate here as well, honestly. And then I want to go back through and place on these corner blocks. Yeah, I have these torches still though, because I do not want any monster spawning, of course. And then we'll probably place, honestly, I could just do 1 fence and torch in the middle. I think that would make the most sense and look the best. Then we can have 1 more set of gates right here, because we should probably have an island going this way, and that way to hold all of the animals we have. There's also some eggs here I can gather up. Honestly, if I just spam all my eggs in the middle of here, we can just get rid of the rest of the chickens, and we don't even have to move all of them. I guess we can try to move them, because it would obviously not be too hard, and we would get a bunch of free chickens. So I can try to do that right now, and if it's too hard, then whatever, we don't need to, because we already have 2 chickens in there. But, I mean, chickens are easy to move, they're so small. So let's go ahead and try. We break this open, if we hold the seed, let's see if we can lead them all. Oh yeah, all of them are coming to me, good. And that is just about every single one of them. It seems like one of them fell off the void by accident, but what can you do about that? Then we can spam the rest of the eggs in here as well, which will give us like 2 more chickens total. We can also breed all of them. Well, I actually just killed an evoker in the middle of my dirt. It didn't even spawn any vex or anything yet, which is really good. So we have a free totem now, which might end up coming in handy if I accidentally die or something. So far I've been pretty good, but when the time comes, of course now I have it, which is good. I'll probably try to trade some more sticks, and I'll just mine the 1 block a little bit too, so I'll probably continue doing that before I do go trade all these sticks. So I should probably store these in a chest for now as well. Oh, and finally, it has been a while. It looks like we got another dragon in a chest, which is a Night Fury. So we definitely want to hatch this. I'm going to go ahead and place it somewhere. I want to place it over here because I learned that some eggs can actually explode. I forgot about that. Luckily, it hasn't happened quite yet, but we probably want to hoist it into the air a little bit. And I guess we could probably just do that like right here for now, because we're going to remove this platform soon. But for now, it is still here. So I'd say this is a pretty perfect spot. And we can go ahead and surround it with the 4 torches. And there we go. It is at 0% now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to hatch. And let's break this chest. I'm going to mine the block for just a little bit longer too. Alright, well, I just want to show this off too. The mobs are getting worse and a lot more difficult because look at all these skeletons. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how I'm supposed to attack these guys. If I can't go up here, they just start hitting me. I think it's probably time to upgrade my weapon and get like a sword. The question is, do I just make one with the diamonds I have? I think I do, because I want to use an entire villager just to get a sword, like from the weaponsmith. Because chances are I will have a useless enchant on it as well. I could make an enchantment table though, probably. I think I'll actually wait on that for a little bit longer. Let's just use the sword, so we can at least hit all of them at the same time. I also need some armor, because I take so much damage. So maybe the next villager we get is an armor smith. I think we need a blast furnace for that, so I could start melting the required materials, which will be a couple of smooth stone, and then I think just some iron and another furnace. Alright, my egg is at 22%, which is pretty amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and take this blast furnace over to my villagers now, and I'm gonna go ahead and trade all the rest of these sticks that I have, which also means I have to push another villager out of one of these boats all the way up into one of these areas. I don't know if I have like the trapdoors and stuff, but I'm sure I can make it work with the items I do have. Oh yeah, this is not going to be easy. Why is the villager going over here? Like, what the heck? Is it going in the same boat or something? Let's just try the other villager, whatever. Hopefully we have an easier time with that. So, villager, please get it out. Alright, and they're also running the opposite direction. Okay. I think the easiest thing to do then would just be place the work table so they come over here. Then we can push them in from there. Okay, they're going the opposite way. And they're sitting in the same boat. I don't want to actually hit one of them. Well, if there's 2 of them, that's double the chance one of them are going to come over here. Or I guess neither of them are going to come over here now, okay. I mean, if they're barely moving, I feel like that means I should be able to push them in. So that's good for me then, whatever. Let's push this villager all the way over. I cannot get these villagers in again, just like last time, for the life of me. I guess we're just going to have to... Okay, why do they both keep getting in the same boat? That's actually kind of weird, I can't lie. Okay, wait, Ruth is actually getting really close to going in there. I just gotta get my blocks ready. Oh, just one more block, and there we go. Now we have to put the blast furnace down in front of Ruth, and we can start trading for some iron armor, which will actually be useful. We need a lot more emeralds to do that though, so let's go ahead and go trade our sticks. I've also got to go back pretty soon because I'm out of food. But hopefully we'll have some carrots on our carrot farm or something like that, something easy. Then again, I think I have a bunch of wheat I could make bread with, so I'm not really in need of food that bad. I definitely have some somewhere. So I think the next thing to do here would be making some more spruce slabs, and then we can probably put this around the entire thing again, just to have a little bit of an outline, trying to add in as much color and stuff as possible. You know, it's already such a bare platform and build. Survival building is so much harder in general than like building creative. I've so much experience in creative, and I feel like I can build some pretty good stuff, but when it comes to survival, I don't know. I just cannot build much, especially when you're so limited in one block. I just feel like I'm not adding any detail or depth or anything like that, but at the end of the day, I'm not really trying to build in this video, so... And I think survival building is something I need to work on. It's just something I suck at in the first place, but it's surprisingly, they are so much different from each other. We could also probably add these campfires in if I wanted to, but I might just leave them off this side, just literally for the sake of space. And then this place, we could still place some like work tables on top of here for some extra decoration. I have like water right here for an infinite water source, but I think it actually kind of looks like, I forget what they're called, but you know, the animals drink out of them. But if I want to leave it there, I should probably move it over to this side so we have room to pass through. So right here would be another slab. And then these 2 would be removed. Oh wait, that still doesn't work. We don't have enough room to pass through still. So what about, let's try this then. I think that should give us enough room. And then, yeah, then we can walk all the way to the back right here. And then it comes out a block, but honestly, that probably is better for the depth and everything. Gives everything more room. So we got the infinite water source, we have our chests, we need to place the work tables here on this side. Other than that, this area is probably pretty done. We have to break this entire platform soon. We're waiting for the knife fury to hatch though. It's at, what is it at? 64%, okay, not bad. And we can replant these saplings of course too. And once the knife fury hatches, we can also keep replanting this tree here. But I don't think it can grow right now. Actually, I guess it most likely can grow. Let me also place dirt under here in case this explodes, so it doesn't like fall straight into the void. And unfortunately, we don't actually have much wood, so we have to keep waiting and harvesting it if we want to do more trades with the villagers. Because I was trying to unlock that armor smith so we could have some armor, but it's just so expensive. I mean, I have a bunch of extra sticks from random things, but even that gives me like, what, 3.5 stacks? That's gonna be like 4 emeralds. I need a lot more than that. Let's go see though, because maybe I'm forgetting one of the trades I had. But I'm pretty sure I was trying to get to the first level still, if I remember correctly. We have 1 villager left right now. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had 1, 2, 3. I didn't know I had 5 villagers. Patrick? Yeah, I thought I had 4. Huh. Well, who knows. Okay. Oh yeah, there's sticks in this chest too. Good. Let's start trading a little bit then. Maybe trying to lock one of our villagers' trades where they can start restocking. Okay. He isn't gonna restock anytime soon, I guess. Which is good for us, you know. We don't want him to go out of stock. Oh, there we go. That guy's out of stock now, though. And then the armor smith. Where was I on? Where was I with on him? Whatever the correct term is. We can probably level him up now. Okay, that took a lot of emeralds, though, but hopefully gives us something good now. Okay, chain boots for 1 emerald. We're gonna have to waste a bunch more on that. Then we have the next level once again. 4-star level is 43, like in terms of XP. So we'll have more than enough if we want to end up enchanting something. Let's get this villager in a boat too. There we go. Alright, a chain chest plate. I mean, we can keep one of these, but so far I'm not impressed with these armored pieces that this villager's giving me. Let's craft some more sticks while we're here. Refill on emeralds just a bit because we only have 12 now. We really got put out of stock by that guy. That guy's locked. Oh, they're both locked. Okay. Well, that's fine with me. We literally have no wood anyway. And then, oh, a little bit more XP. There's so much stuff right here. And there we go. Finally, we got what we wanted. We have the diamond leggings, which we can actually go ahead and buy. So we can put on the diamond leggings. And we're going to be so much more protected now just by having the full armor. And one of the pieces being, you know, 5 protection diamond leggings just make it even better. And then we can come back here pretty soon. We just need to get some more sticks and wait for these guys to refill their trades. Looks like he actually already did refill his trade. So if we want to try to lock him again. Oh, we tried. But I did fail. Alright, I do have a night fury right here. So let's go ahead and feed the fish. And there we go. I think we tamed it. And then we have to wait quite a while for it to hatch. So let's just sit it down with a stick then for now. Probably not next to the 1 block though. That would be kind of a terrible idea. The problem with flying it, when you get the dragon to fly, it's really dangerous because you can, I feel like you can accidentally sit into the void, so have to be careful not to do that. Alright, the knife here will be on the roof, that's fine with me. And then another tree has grown right here, let's chop that down. Let's break this old platform for now to make that tree grow a little bit easier, hopefully. And then I'll probably just mine these trees for a bit and mine the block for a little bit as well to continue making some progress on those 10 phases from earlier I was talking about. Let's replant the tree right here though so it can continue and start growing. And we can trade some more sticks too. I have a pretty full inventory of them. Oh yeah, I was gonna actually trade the sticks from the chest first, but I guess I did finish trading those, which is good. Gotta just keep crafting only a couple sticks at a time because my inventory is so full. Looks like they're both going to be locked up before we can trade all these sticks, which is fine by me. You know, that's still more emeralds at the end of the day. Okay, they are both locked now. We could leave some sticks and some of these logs here. And then what about this guy? Can we upgrade him again? Yes, we can. And it won't actually be that expensive. So what is this villager going to give us now? Hopefully the top half of armor. I think that's how it works. So we can get a chest plate and helmet, is it? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that helmet too. Let's buy one of those helmets right off the bat. Protection 3, Unbreaking 3. That's gonna last us the rest of the video. And then the chest plate was pretty okay too, right? Yeah, I mean, Protection 1. That's not crazy, but Protection 1 is Protection 1. I mean, I'll take it. Well, I thought I saw a zombie over here, but now it's gone. How would it have disappeared from me getting closer? That is kind of weird, but it does tell me that I need more torches. Oh wait, we never even placed torches here. I needed the fence for it. Let me get... Why is there a chest here? What the heck? Let me get the spruce fence and we can place some torches or like lanterns near that farm so we don't have anything spawning in that we won't want spawning in over there. Where is my stuff though? I don't know. I can't really find much of anything in here. Oh, there we go. Let's just use torches for now because I don't have the iron to make lanterns at the moment. So we'll start on these two corners. We'll start on every corner actually. We'll place 2 torches on each of these sides. Oh wait, why is this different in the back? How's that even possible? I guess the difference is this actually. So now it should be the exact same, yeah. And then the 2 fence go here and here, so that is all fixed. And then one last side to do that on. And then I've got to figure out how much space in between each one now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do one in the middle of each, right? And then that should hopefully be enough. I should probably continue breeding these cows, the yaks, whatever. These sheep can probably use some more wheat at the moment. The pigs could probably use some carrots just to make sure we're keeping everybody bred. Then if we can go in here and just throw a bunch of random chicken eggs around, that would probably be good enough for now. I mean, we're getting a lot of chickens in here, so... Okay, that is it for now. We got 1 chicken from like 16 eggs. I'm not complaining though. And we have 1 tree that grew in. Okay, nice. I will chop that down in just a minute then. And then what should the last villager be as well? We have 1 more villager we can do something with. I'm just wondering, what do we need the most? I mean, we have the armor now, so that's good. We have Fletchers to get emeralds in the first place. I don't really want a sword. I feel like that'd be a little bit of a waste. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Maybe we just won't use the villager for anything. Keep it. And I can go ahead and start breaking the fence around these old farms too. Or at least this one because all the chickens are gone. And then that will give us more space to build the next farm over here, which we could probably just put the pigs in and get them out the way so we can fix this side of the platform at the very least. Just gotta go around and break this, of course, which will not take very much time, I think. Ooh, we gotta leave that there, okay. And hopefully we can pick up some of this dirt when we break it in a second here, but there are no guarantees. My shovel is also about to break, so I guess I have to make a new one. Or I could use my fist for all this dirt, but that is not gonna go over very well if I do that. Okay, so far we've got 0 dirt. Maybe the goal, let's try to get, well, I don't know. I'm not going for a number. Hopefully we get a couple back though at the very bare minimum. That is what I'm hoping for. And there is a new shovel. 1 stone shovel for now is going to be good enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and build the layout for the next farm area then. I'm going to have it be probably... I don't know, should we do 2 levels? Yeah, we don't want it to be 3 at a time. 2 slabs up at a time is going to be more than enough room. Even that would probably be fine, honestly. Let's make some more stone brick too. We probably have some somewhere else, but it's just easier if I do it like that for now. Then as for the blocks in between here, could actually start building that. We need some stone brick slabs though, which I could go ahead and make if I get a workbench down. And there we go. Then we can go ahead and place these all the way across the bottom here. I wonder how close my night fury is to hatching. I'll have to check soon, but I want to get some progress on this build first. And then we would go up 1 more block here, and that would be where the next farm is going to be, I guess. We want 2 blocks once again to have somewhere to even walk on. Then we probably want this one to be bigger than the last one, like I said. I don't know, is this bigger? 3 blocks off from the side. 1, 2, 3. And then is that the same? Yeah, I think I just replicated it. We need 1 block here though, of course, and then that should be good. I need to get more stone brick now. But, I don't know. I think this is the same size, which honestly is fine. We can do the same sized farm right here. And then we can finally go ahead and put the pigs up here. We don't need many pigs in the first place. So like I said, I'm definitely fine with it being smaller. And there we go. How wide will this be? I will figure that out. Alright, we're going to place in these vents on all the sides now. And replace the torches on the top. So it'll be a little bit more fancy and better looking. I also should probably get some dirt. Or, we can do it after we move these pigs out, because that'll be the easiest path to bring it towards. But first, we've got to place all these fences so the pigs will be secure in here. Let me pick up the rest of my torches. Then we can finish placing these. I believe we're done, yes. And then we need some fence gates, which it seems like I'll be able to craft pretty easily. I just need some more sticks first. And fence gate, there's 2 sticks on the side, yeah. So how many is that? 8? I think we need a couple more than that. 11? I mean, if we need more, it's going to be 1 more. Probably 12. So, already, we're going to be low by 3. Nope, we're not low by 3. I can't count. Okay, perfect. So with that being done, we can get our carrots in our hand. And we can bring all of these pigs. Oh, no, I did not mean to hit. Oh my gosh! What is wrong with this mod? That's crazy. Oh, we can bring all the pigs that survived in now. Perfect. And we can probably try to breed them. I have my particles off, like I said earlier, but I think I bred all of them, yeah. And then we can finally break this really ugly platform. So let me do that really quickly. And then with that platform being broken, we can go ahead and grab some dirt with this grass and bring it all the way up to the actual farm. We're just doing this for a better color. Grass does not affect pigs or the breeding or anything like that. The only thing it would actually affect are sheep. But I still want to make the farms look as good as possible. Then probably one of the last things left for this these 10 days before getting sleep. We're gonna replant these saplings on the ground, and then we're gonna chop down this tree and replant that as well. And I'm gonna trade some of those sticks from some of that wood I just got to, trying to keep my emeralds up, because we're down to like 25 total, I think. And unless I have some in my chest, I don't actually know if I do. So I definitely want to trade with them if their trades are open, and it does seem like both of their trades are open, so I'm gonna trade until they lock them both. Okay, they did both just lock their trades. Let me grab all this XP as well. So we got up to 51 emeralds. That is very good. Let me put the extra sticks right into this chest. You know, oh, why is there a creeper? I wonder if we can build a better area to chop down trees too in that farming district over there. That'd be really helpful. Because all this is going to be broken to have this little, like, takeoff platform, for lack of a better word. So if we could have a platform somewhere else for the trees, I think that'd be better. Or maybe the platform is just so big that there's like a tree spot there and there, if that makes sense. We could do that as well. Anyways, the last thing I'm gonna do really quickly is feed my animals. We'll just feed those 2 white sheep. This white wool is a bit more useful. And then we'll feed every single yak. Yeah, 4 mushroom cows is good enough with me for now, so I'm gonna leave those. And then we're gonna feed the pigs if we can. Okay, we cannot. I mean, I did it pretty recently, so that makes sense. Well, I've got my Night Fury tamed now. Yeah, I just put a saddle on. It was on the roof, of course. And we don't really have a good place to put it. So I think the #1 priority has to be to start creating a better place to put our dragons, because we're honestly running out of space at this point. So let me try to finish that now. So I guess the first step would be making a better platform. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we just have it go down a little bit? Honestly, I think that'd be best. Just like down a block or 2, and then we can start building a huge platform that will lead over to the other area. Just gotta break some of these blocks so we have places to build, of course, but then we can probably go from 2 to another 2 down. And then from there, we could have these 2 last blocks, and this could be where the base of it is, I think. Or actually, what if we do 3 instead? That wouldn't be too hard to change. And it's not really 3 because the first block would start there. So maybe we should make it truly 3. That's what that would look like. And then if we copy that on this side. There we go. That's not too difficult. Let's get the actual slabs placed in though instead of the double blocks. We can fix that easily. Then we have a big 5x5 platform that will lead to this bigger dragon takeoff platform, and maybe have some trees on the sides. Like I said, I'm not actually sure yet. Depends how far out we got. Yeah, I don't think we have room. Actually, we might have room to do it. And then we can... well, these are slabs. I guess it'd be cool if it was extended a block. Yeah, let's do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I guess 10. This is really close to the other side, but I think I'm fine with that. So 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we go 1 more for the curve. And those should be the exact same size if I just expand it now, which I should be able to do pretty easily. Okay, so I also realize that we'll have to keep this at the same level, so I don't know if we should change it then, if that makes sense. I thought we were at a different level than we were actually on. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we could probably do 1, 2 again. So we will move all this down a block, I think would look the best. I'm wasting a bunch of materials here, but I'm just trying to figure this out before I can build it. Alright, perfect. And then the last block would actually be right down there, so I need a water stream to be able to place it. And then after placing this, we should be good to start building. There's that block right there. Oh, I just launched a stone break off the cliff. And then we'll have to fix these side rails too, which kind of stinks, but it won't take me that long at all. We have to break all the way up to here because those are going to be slabs again. And then this very bottom layer can be blocks. Okay, so all that is fixed except the slab part. On both the slabs, actually. These have to be 2 blocks, 2, and then 2 more at this level. Then these are actually fine. And as you can see, it looks so much better with the slowly drooping down staircase with the slabs. I also made the slabs like a 1 block above on the edges right here, which I think look pretty cool. And I'm honestly pretty close to finishing this platform. I just need to break some more of these blocks right here. And then we need to obviously place more stone brick, which I'm melting in my furnace at the moment. I ran out. Oh, a tree growing too. Nice. I think I'll plant the trees here for now, but obviously I don't want to keep them here because we need all this space for dragons. But I also don't want to stop getting wood because it is very important to me at the moment to continue getting wood. So we need to kind of grow them here in the meantime while we can. Oh, it looks like both my trees grown actually. So let me start cutting down both of these then. Alright, we're gonna move these trees to be in the center, so they'll be on both of these sides for now, just like that. And then we probably want to move our dragons over here. Let's get the stick ready. And what the heck? Why is stormfly on me? What is that? What's going on with that? I don't even know. Who cares? Can we make a dragon whistle? There we go. Dragon whistle should make all the dragons sit when I click it, which is really good for us. And then our dragons fit here. They would fit way better if we didn't have the trees, but I mean, we kind of need the trees for now, like I was saying. So I mean, it just kind of stinks. We just got to place them there. We'll expand the other form though, so we have a better place to put them. But for now, I'm going to break most of this platform right here. Eventually all of it, but just in case we get another villager, I kind of want to leave this here so we don't have to rebuild the whole thing. And we can probably go ahead and break it pretty soon, but yeah, I'll just leave this 3x3 for now. So that means this whole big thing right here needs to get broken at least. Alright, and all of that is broken now except for the 3 wide long thing. Like I said, I'm keeping it, but we can probably start building these farms more now. So to do that, I think, well actually we can't really expand this way or this way, so I guess we have to expand straight, which is fine with me. So we'll just do something like that. We'll place in some jungle things for now as a placeholder because I don't have the other ones on me. Then we can go ahead and start building the railing, which will lead us to the other farm. Then we can go up 1 more block, of course. We're gonna have to place another one though. If we break it, we'll lose our placement. And then right here should be a fine spot to start building the tree platform, I think. Hopefully, at least. Well, I mean, I'm gonna find out in a second here. I'll need to go grab some more cobblestone or something, some sort of blocks. We can have the blocks in the middle of this where you can actually walk up and down. And I think I'm going to run over and put some of this wood or even trade with the villagers real quick because my inventory is very full. And I want to empty it a little bit to make things a bit easier. But I think one of the best ways to do that is to get rid of most of this wood, which obviously we can trade it and put it in the chest over here for future trading, I think is the best way to get rid of it. So let's see how fast we can lock these villagers' trades. Okay, I did actually like both their trades a little faster than expected. So we have a stack and a half of emeralds. We can put the extra in there for now. I'll just bring like 53 back with me. And did they unlock their trades? Okay, they did not. So we're good to go back. And we have much more inventory room now as well, which is obviously what the objective was by doing that. Okay, and then I can start making the tree platform, which is what this will probably be since that's what we need the most. We can make it pretty big up here. Just like another rectangle type of thing. I don't have many slabs, so I'm just trying to get the base work down first, and then I can finish all the filling and stuff when we have a little bit more of an idea of what I'm actually building here. Oh, another tree is growing right there too. Nice. I can definitely chop that down soon as well. Then how many blocks wide should this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's do 7 wide, and then we can probably bring it right back over. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We want an odd number because planting 2x2 trees is obviously going to be an odd number. And then that is probably all I can finish for now with the slabs I have. But when I'm back, we can do the other side and fill all this in. And then we do finally have a place to chop down trees officially. So that should make things a lot easier. Oh, wait, I'm on slabbed ground, right? Wait, am I? I'm not on slabbed ground. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. Let me place some torches here so we don't have mobs spawning in as well. Probably need to get some more torches. Alright, and the platform here is basically done. I also put down a monstrous nightmare egg over there, so that is hatching at the moment. I think it's like 30% or something, so I'll have to continue waiting. But I was going to place andesite inside of here just because, like I've said many times, I'm not trying to build something that looks really good. But I think adding in some andesite in the middle instead of some cobblestone, it at least changes the build up a little bit so it looks a little better. I'm doing everything I can here with the resources I have. And andesite is not easy to get in the first place, you gotta realize. I've been mining the block for a lot of these random blocks I've been placing, because I'm getting stone brick and andesite from it right now. I think we're in like the 8th phase, or something along those lines, and I guess I'm out of andesite in my inventory, so I will have to get some more. Can we place in some more torches too, though? On all these corners would be a good place to start, and then... I think we're pretty okay in terms of things spawning in. I don't think anything can spawn now. Could we also go ahead and place in spots for trees? We can just honestly spam a bunch of torches on those. And then I think that was probably like right here. 2 blocks out from the andesite. 3 blocks out from the andesite starting. Okay, so it'd be right here. And then we have both of the locations for our trees planted. We can go ahead and chop those trees down and then not replant them and have way more room for all of our dragons. So we're making really great progress. And with both of these trees chopped down, we can officially remove the dirt from both of these sides as well. And then this platform, we can probably just go ahead and already move the Night Fury over to as well. If we'd hop on and ride it right over here. Alright, gotta be a little bit careful. And then there we go, we can use the Dragon Whistle, and perfect. I'm also hatching a Monstrous Nightmare, which will take up a bunch of space on this platform, of course. So hopefully we have enough room. I don't know how many more dragons we're going to get, if any. And probably some emptying of the inventory would be nice, because it is very full at the moment. Mostly of wood, which is a good thing. But I could probably go trade some more sticks to get rid of some of this stuff too, honestly. The grass is spreading to the pig area pretty quickly, so we can block this off soon, hopefully. And kind of finalize this. We can actually finalize this corner right now, which is awesome. And then this will be probably... Okay, wait, no, this corner is wrong. This corner is supposed to go to here, so I messed it up. Now it's okay. And then we need a couple more pieces of stone brick. I don't have stone brick right now, so I'm just going to place andesite and we can replace it later on. Same thing for right here. I just kind of want to get this finished. And then we can wait for that grass to grow and then break it. So this is what it looks like from the side for anyone curious. Obviously not perfect, but it serves its purpose more than enough. So that is what I'm looking for, and that is perfect. We can also start the bridge up to the other platform here probably soon. I mean, we could place in the blocks at least. We actually can't really place in the blocks because I think there's a bunch of animals blocking it. All these old pens, yeah. I mean, I guess we can place in like that. And we should probably breed the yaks once again since they're off their cooldown. There we go. Let's get out of here really quickly. And then the next level up will be probably, I can tell from the other side, it's kind of like a, not an L shape, but yeah, just like this corner. Then we go to this block and go around. So perfect. That is going to be the shape right here. We already have the layout. I mean, we don't have the layout down, but we have some progress, which is really nice. And then I guess the cows will be up there, and then maybe we can make... Maybe the cows can be this way. I guess we could actually make a platform here right now. We don't have to wait. So I could start on that too. That would get rid of some of my wood in my inventory as well. And it will help progress the base in general. I mean, we're getting to the point where my plans for the base are coming to a close. We just have a little bit more building to do. So that is good too. Alright, a little bit of a risky jump there, but what can I say? 1, 2, 3. How many blocks from the edge are we going? So counting the little rail, it's 4 blocks, then we start the corner. So 4 blocks, then we start the corner. That would be just like that. And then we can go copy that on this side. 2, 4, oh, that's not the right counting, but it's okay. And then we start the corner, so that would be right there again, I think. Does that look right? That looks right to me. Then I don't actually know how far we go over, but I would assume it's 4 plus 3 plus 4, right? So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we boxed off, I believe. I don't know if that's right. We're gonna have to wait and see. I can also go ahead for it comes through as quickly as possible. We can place this dirt in for it starts growing, even before the platform is ready. We can kind of do that same thing for this side, just to speed up the process a little bit. And I just went ahead and locked both of these villagers' trades, trading a little bit more stuff. And I put my emeralds in, the rest of the wood in the chest. And both my trees over there have actually grown already too, so I guess we could mine those down. But I'm getting to a point where we don't really need wood. So maybe I'll chop them down one more time. Actually, do we need a new axe? I don't think we have another diamond axe at our base. So we could actually buy another one from our weapon, or not weaponsmith, but toolsmith really quickly. Alright, so yeah, we need the emeralds first. And then how much was that axe? 22? That is not a lot, honestly. That is pretty cheap for a diamond axe. And we could combine if we had an anvil, but obviously anvils are very expensive, so I don't think we're getting an anvil anytime soon. I guess I'll just start using the new one as well, so we can save it, just in case we do get that anvil. Then we can have more durability, like, overall. But for now, we're just gonna use the new one. Keep the old one in the chest for the what if. Also, can we break this without hitting the dragon? Yes, we can. I always accidentally place sticks in this, because in the mod pack, you can place sticks. And we'll keep this axe in the bottom left of this new chest. I think that is a good spot. Oh, also, we need a fence or something in the middle of this place, because this is not light enough. We're gonna have monsters spawning in. So can I just really quickly make, like, genuinely one fence? It should not be very expensive. There we go, perfect. And probably placing one in the middle of each farm, like right here. Oh, that's not enough either. Dang. I don't know then. What about placing one at the end of each farm? Will that be enough? Near the end of each farm? I mean, I'd say that's kind of overcrowding it with torches, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that's better, but we still have a problem like right here, so I guess we have to just place in 2 torches at the base of this staircase, and then I think we should be good. I don't believe anything can spawn in anywhere now. Oh, except our dragon platform. We didn't light that up. Let me get some torches then and do that too. I guess we need more fence as well then. Let me just stand here, because if we're close enough, nothing is going to spawn in. Also, what percentage are we on that hatching? Let me see the monstrous nightmares percent. Alright, 81%. Not bad at all. I still need to craft those fence really quickly too. And then what kind of layout are we going for here? Oh yeah, it's uneven, so we probably want to go 1 block from each corner to start. That's going to make it look the best. The easiest. And then we can duplicate that this other corner for now, but I don't know how we're going to do the middle. It makes it more tricky if it's uneven, because then there's not really like an obvious spot to place a torch. I mean, we could definitely start by placing one at the 2 ends right here. And then that other side would be on this block. Perfect. And then, is that good enough? I feel like that is actually lighting it up enough to the point where we're good with, we're not gonna have spawns. And if I'm wrong, then whatever, I'm wrong. I guess we're gonna have to fight a monster or two. Which would be a lot easier if to fight a monster if we had gotten some enchants. But I don't know, I'm kind of lazy. And I don't think we have... I mean, I probably got one sugarcane, but I never started growing it, so we would not be able to make a level 30 enchantment table. I mean, like, protection 1 is still good, power 1 is still good, but we're not gonna get any infinity or anything super crazy if we do enchant anyway. So I'll probably hold off on that. I don't think it's necessary. We also have all these free tools from the villagers, so we kind of have the best of both worlds, the least amount of effort possible with the most average and okay tools possible. Alright, my monstrous nightmare hatched. It's like this purple variant, which is kind of cool. I've been sitting around the base for a while, so hopefully it will hatch in no time. Hopefully it will be done soon, but I think for the time being, I'm going to continue building these farms, since it's just one of those things I have to get done at some point. So I will probably start with continuing building this one, just to get it finished. I used Stonebrick on the other side, so we should probably use that again. And I have a tiny bit of Stonebrick on me right now, actually. So I can continue and start placing that throughout this place. We can make some slabs and throw them down right here. And then of course we'll go up 1 block to kind of keep the depth and everything added in. And then the final layer will be on the regular spot. Then we'll have to add in the dirt and everything. You guys know the drill already, so let me just get to it. I also need more blocks, so I guess I'm going to be working on that too for a bit. Hopefully we can probably move out the cows, because then we can leave the sheep here. Put the cows in that back pen. We can start making a walkway for them as well, honestly. Like, as soon as this is done, we can move them all in there. And that will help us clear up so much space. We remove this whole farm. And we can really start seeing the finalized base get even closer to being finished. I'm also starting to break the third layer of these slabs all the way to the villagers. So we just have the 2 single blocks, which is less space and less to break later on. Also, what is this animation? Why do I look like that? Okay, that's so stupid. But this bridge will be super easy to break now. I just want to give one more villager because I'm pretty sure they spawn in this phase, so I'm not sure why I haven't gone to one. But I'll keep on mining until I do. Well, I've made some pretty good progress on this. Obviously, it's not done, but we can finish up this rail. We can connect the stone brick. We can place in the middle farm, and then I can finish it off so soon. I just actually need some more dirt right now as well, because I need to help that grass continue growing, and I need to fill in the center. Thankfully, we still have a pretty good amount of dirt left. I think I've worn more chests too, but I mean, I just found almost 2 sacks pretty easily. And dirt is kind of limited unless you have gravel, which I have duplicated some dirt already. So I've definitely had more than average at this point. But luckily we haven't like stop and farm it, which would be the biggest concern because that takes forever. And yeah, we have more than enough to fill the rest of this in, so let me do that now. We'll have to leave 1 block in this corner right there, just like that, I think. I don't have... Well, I guess we have 2 stone bricks, we can do that. But I do not have the slabs to finish this. So I will have to wait just a second. Actually, though, I guess we do have slabs. Let me finish placing these down. All the way through the corner. And then we should be able to connect them up pretty easily. How was I connecting these? And middle block, okay. So yeah, we really just need the rest of that stone brick then. We can probably also start by placing this fence in here. That won't be too hard. Don't want to fall in the void. Let's go around. And then we definitely want to leave some room for the fence gates right here in the front only. We can actually make those right now as well, just to make things super easy. So 1 there, 1... Oh no, those are all of them. Nice. And then we have to place in the fence gates. We need 3 of them to start. We have 4. That is more than enough. And there we go. So we need what? Like 1 stone brick. Yeah, 1 stone brick, and then we can move all the cows in here already. The wandering trader also has nothing good. We can't actually get runes. There haven't been any runes in chests or anything, so we can't get them. So this wandering trader is pretty useless except for the leads. So sorry, this is kind of awful, but leads are pretty helpful for certain things. You could even use them on the cows right now. So I will take the leads if I can get them. But again, I'm sorry to the wandering trader. You guys, look away. It's too late now for that. Let me find my stone brick. Oh, my Night Fury drops Night Fury skills too. Can we do anything with those in this video? Let's see. Dragon skill chest plate looks really easy to make. We need Gronkle iron. I mean, we have a Gronkle. I don't think that'll be necessary, especially with the diamond armor we have, but you know, it's good to know we would be able to get that if we really wanted to. Are there items over here? No, okay. My frames keep dropping, which is weird in a big world like this. My frame should be fine. So I don't know if I like dropped items somewhere and I forgot. I don't know. I also went ahead and made some very basic things like a stone cutter and a grindstone, so we can probably go place those in back to back right here, just to decorate this thing a little bit more like I've been wanting to. Nothing perfect, of course, but it's gonna help nonetheless. And how many stone bricks? 8? I think that's enough. It's at least enough to start moving the cows in there, so it's good enough for me. We probably want to expand this platform a little bit. Let me just replace this where we have more room to get the cows past. We can kind of block this off so none of them fall. Hopefully that would be the plan. But then let's start moving all those guys in here. Of course, just need to place these in really quickly. It looks like we were 1 off, which doesn't matter because it is beyond the fence. Alright, here's the wheat. We're ready. We have to not hit the cows while doing this too, so let's be pretty careful. And then 1 at a time, everybody. Come through the walkway. You just gotta bring you straight up to your new pen up here, which probably shouldn't be too difficult, but you know, they are cows after all, or Minecraft mobs in the first place, and Minecraft mobs always make it super difficult for no reason to move them anywhere, in my experience at least. So let's get the rest of these guys. We have some mushroom cows too, which is fine with me, and we probably have to yeah, get them to come up this way so we don't have any issues. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Let me get that third cow over here. I don't know. There's one, there's two. Oh yeah, there's like 3 left. We could just kill the rest of those yaks if they don't come, so I don't mind. And then these mushroom cows are mainly what I'm worried about because we have like way less of them, of course. So if we could get those 2 in there, yeah, that's good enough with me. Let's take that wheat off her hand then. Oh, you were so close, yak, to getting in there. Let's push you in if we can. Well, sorry about that. Let's finish the rest of these guys off and break all of our dirt, just for the sake of having it be finished. Alright, we place in torches as well here. I don't want any monsters spawning, so I've got to be vigilant about that. And I think if we go in the middle too really quickly with a fence, so I don't know, I feel like they may be able to spawn in. Just this single middle block right here, we could place a fence and a torch, and then that should definitely cover them from spawning anywhere at all. And then of course, like I said before, that now enables us to break this entire huge oversized wall so we can start. And that'll give us so much more space, the base will look so much better because this is also outdated. And this is what it looks like after. Just ignore the sheep floating in the void there, they kind of look funny. And I mean, this is already looking so much better. Look at this whole base. Obviously it's not perfect. I mean, I can stop saying that over and over again. But yeah, I'm proud of this base for what it is. So let's go ahead and probably finish the other outline right here then too. That would be great progress to make. So we gotta go 4 blocks over on this little stack up thing right here, counting this block. So that's 2, 3, 4, and then in a block and turn it around. So that's the base for this side done, I think. And then obviously we do 4 plus 3 plus 4. We already did that math earlier. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bring it in a block, and that should be finished. I'm gonna go do it on the other side before I can count and double check my counting though. Alright, and I counted on both sides and we linked up, so it must mean that I'm right or got it wrong twice. I would say being right is more likely. So let's go ahead and place in the middle now, which will just be a bunch of stone brick, which I actually don't have on me at the moment, but we can place in a couple of slabs to start. And I should get some fence up here too, because it is very dark. Just one in every corner at least, and that should stop the majority of mobs from spawning in for now. Then we're still waiting on some grass to grow. Oh, this grass is fully grown in, so that means we can replace it with guess cobblestone works for now. So the pig farm is good. Can we breed these pigs actually, because there's not really a lot in there, which looks kind of bad. But there we go, we'll get some more. It will not be difficult. And thankfully too, we have enough room with the sheep right here to just build the entire farm, so we don't have to go through the process of moving the sheep first. So we got pretty lucky on that. And we can finish placing this dirt in tube. I need to go get some more stairs after, or not stairs, but fence is what I was trying to say. We have to wait for all this grass to spread once again, but it shouldn't take too long. Once we get the fence placed though, we can finally finalize this and move the sheep up. And then this whole area is clean, which is a big weight off my shoulders. So that's going to be my priority then right now. Also, I wonder if we should polish this up, because this is cobblestone, this is andesite. I mean, a lot of it is like different, which could look a little confusing. I'll just tab out of my game. But I think at the bare minimum, if we replace this with cobblestone, then at least, you know, then the first block matches this second block, if that makes sense. I think that's like one little thing. I mean, I'm pretty fine with it not being perfect as well. Well, how much time does a monstrous number have left? 2100 seconds? I don't know, I feel like it's been longer than that. I wonder how close you have to be to them for the timer to tick down. Maybe somebody in the comments knows. That'd be a pretty crazy niche thing to know though. I'll cut down these trees and make some fence. I'm sure I have some wood in my thing, but I might as well cut down new trees just to keep the production going. And I do have plenty of time to do so. And here is the view from above, which I think does look pretty good, honestly. I think I followed the same theme of the spruce outlines. We have that all the way over there, which is the trading area, which will look really cool to like fly to. I mean, it's like the main base area. I like it. But far from perfect as always, right? There's always improvements you can make in every single thing you ever do. And I have the fence now, so let's go around and place all of this fence in, and we can move the sheep, of course. And we can pretty easily just go ahead and lure... Oh! All the sheep up here. What the heck? I did not mean to kill a guy. It's way too easy to kill animals in this by accident. Oh, wait, if you don't shift... No, wait, no, they're not... Oh my god! Relax! I'm literally gonna extinct my sheep population. Holy goodness. Okay, please get in here, sheep. Let's breed them because we need to start repopulating as soon as possible. And then I'm very excited to say we can remove all of this garbage right here. Finally. We can pretty easily finish after because we have the slabs in us that we need, I think. So just gotta break all of this, of course. And just a couple blocks later, this side is completely finished. We have to block this up and fix this, of course, but we need to wait for the grass to grow before we do anything like that. It looks like this one is actually done, though, thankfully. So that's one more thing we can remove and get out the way. I don't have the stone brick on me that I need, though, so we'll have to wait to get that in just a second. And 44 should be more than enough. There's only a couple blocks I need to fix around here. I guess we can also block these two off because this has spread a little bit, too. We'll wait for that to spread more, though. And then the chicken pen is done, the cow pen is done, and we're just waiting on a couple more things to spread over. But other than that, this is pretty much completely finished, yeah. Oh, wait, torches? Yeah, we did do torches, okay, good. Can we place in torches on all of these corners as well? We need one more stone brick there, too. And there we go. I think all of them are pretty much duplicated. We can move the torches to these corners so they're the same as all the other ones, though. Other than that, these should all be pretty much be replicas. And I want to go plant in these saplings now. I was waiting for like every single leaf to decay. We don't necessarily need trees, but I do want to replant them just for they can continue growing, of course. Okay, I see a monstrous nightmare. Well, not a monstrous nightmare. My monstrous nightmare just hatched. So can we put our saddle on? Oh, yes, we can. And then look at this. Oh my goodness. I mean, I probably could fly around a little bit. I've not done that yet. Like, what is in all these things? I bet there's some viewers that have been itching to see, so why don't we actually go look in some of them with one of our dragons? I think that would be a good idea. I probably also want to bring like Gronkle or something, because he's like the smallest and landing. Oh, whoa, what the heck is going on? Why does that happen in this mod sometimes? It's like I'm flying like 2 dragons around or something. It's weird. Anyways, we probably want to be able to land easier, and Gronkle is pretty tiny, so let's go ahead and go and land over here and see what's in some of these chests. I know this isn't technically like a 1 block, but I mean, it generated in the world, so might as well go look at least. Probably nothing good in here. I mean, iron is gonna be the most useful thing, right? So everything else, like I said, is it's just not gonna be really useful to us. But iron is really useful because it's a pretty limited resource in the 1 block. Zombie spawners, iron leggings. This would have been way better earlier to come to as well. I just didn't really think to do it, I guess. And I don't want to explore too much, of course. Like I said, the 1 block concept. This is not a 1 block. But if it's sponsored, you know, it's fair game. It really is fair game. That's how that's how I feel about it. But I don't really want to explore this in the first place, so I think I'm going to go back to my island now. There's nothing really here in those couple of chests. I feel like the best thing we're going to get is not going to be that good. And I would rather mine the 1 block and keep progressing through the phases. So if I could just get myself up here just a little bit. We got to get back to Gronkle. We're using some of our stone brick, which is a very precious resource, so gotta be careful with that. And then let's fly straight on back on my trusty Gronkle. Is it too late in the video to ask what is everybody's favorite dragon? Come on, leave them in the comments. Like I said, it's pretty late to ask. You know, I did forget to ask earlier, I believe. But never too late to share some good dragons you love. Truly. So what is this stuff? Alright, nothing useful. I guess I'll just keep mining this block. We're in the end phase. We need to... I think an end portal spawns, but I don't know if I'll go to the end in this video. Maybe if we do 200 days or something, I would, but I don't know. Maybe we should go to the end. I haven't decided yet. But before we do any of that, we have to continue mining this block for quite a while. So I gotta get to it. Jungle wood. What the heck? Why is it spawning jungle wood? Are we gonna die if we kill these endermen? Okay, they haven't hit me once. Okay. Well, that was honestly pretty lucky. Straight back to mining the block. I got a shulker shell. Interesting. I mean, we could kill another shulker, maybe get another one, but that probably won't realistically help me very much at all. I've also been getting a lot of endermen spawning in, so I think it's trying to tell me that I should probably collect ender eyes for... I can make ender pearls. No, collect ender pearls so I can make ender eyes. I mixed that up. I'm also just gonna put my other pickaxe away so we can start using the efficiency 1-1, because I mean, we're so close to the end anyway, there's no reason to preserve durability. It's just not worth the hassle. Alright, it is a new day, and I think the first thing I'll probably do is finish off breaking this entire bridge. So that means we have to fly a dragon over there. Let's take the Night Fury, because because we'll have to obviously get back once the bridge is broken. So let's hit the Night Fury. It's flying, whatever. I don't know why it does that. And then remove the water right here. Probably for now would be fine. There we go. And let's go all the way over to the other side and start breaking the bridge all the way to the back right there. And we'll fly there and back from now on. You know, it took me long enough to do this. I'm just gonna forget the villagers for now because we don't really need another villager anyway. We got everything we need. If we do need another villager, we can pretty easily place in like a single layer of dirt or something. Like, it genuinely wouldn't take that long to place and break. So this is going to be the best course of action, I think, for us here. Just one block at a time. Alright, so we can fly the dragon straight on back, and there we go. That part of the base is finished, and we saw it out. I think it is a very cool concept having to fly to the traders. We could probably bring it down more so it's like a big pillar in the sky if I was like really going for a good strategy. Or not strategy, but like a build. We can make it like a floating island thing almost. But I don't have time for that. We don't have the blocks. We don't have the energy. But if I was going to make like a really cool base with this, that's probably where I would start. And I'll probably box in these corners as well with some spruce. Just for we can't get knocked off quite as easily. Kind of finishes off that spruce outline as well, which just kind of wraps everything together, I would say, honestly. So that is another reason why I want to do it. And perfect. So realistically, what do we got left? We're waiting for some grass to grow. The middle is pretty much finished. We can keep trying to get to the last end phase, I guess. But other than that, I mean, yeah, this is it. This is the base. I think that's where we're going to end off the base. But we have some time left to do some base work, some mining the block, trying to get this last phase to trigger. Admittedly so, the one block has been pretty buggy this video, guys. So that's why, if it's ever been confusing with the block, that's probably why. If I haven't been highlighting the phases where they don't look the same, they have been a little bit glitched. But we prevail, we go through. We're not going to give up on the video just because the block has been a little bit buggy. So let's see if we can get the last end phase to activate. I don't know if we can, but I'm definitely going to try. Other than that, I guess we could probably refill our carrots because we're getting a little bit low on those. And then we could also go breed all the animals to fill up those pens a little bit more as well. We can keep doing that when they come off cooldown. And right now they shouldn't be on any cooldown, so let me go do that. Starting with the pigs, which I think we have like the least of. Actually, that might not be true. We have the least sheep right now. Definitely. We can get a couple more yaks spread in here. Probably we can breed the mushroom sheep too. I don't really mind. And there we go. They shall be breeding now. And then finally the sheep, which are the most important to breed since we have the least of them. So we have like, what, 6 total now? That's not terrible. I'll have to keep checking back very frequently. And I have some eggs stored in my chest in case a disaster happens. So we can just go ahead and throw these straight in. I don't have any... oh, there's one chicken. I don't have any seeds right now. I guess we could go harvest back up to a stack of wheat, though, which would give us seeds, and that would allow us to breed the chickens. So let me do that. Well, I just got splashed into a big hole and it deleted my obsidian, but I guess that means that the end portal is now below us. Like I said, I don't know if I'll go in it, but we can definitely keep mining now. That'll make things a lot easier. So, oh, 13 ender pearls. We have a lot of those. And the after phase, the last phase, which means we completed the entire one block. It's going to take 100 and something seconds, though, which is a pretty long amount of time. Guess I can probably place some torches up around these sheep things, and we can finally go ahead and remove this grass. I don't have spruce slabs on me again, though, for some reason. I guess I keep putting them up. I honestly have no idea why. But let me go get them once again so we can just finally finish this. And the after phase is probably, yeah, I think it just spawns like genuinely completely random blocks almost, which is probably pretty useless for us. Oh, we dropped the skeleton down, nice. I mean, it's unfortunate, but at least we completed the one block. Now we're just gonna get a bunch of garbage. Thankfully, we don't need too many more blocks, so it's not like it matters all too much, but here we go. We can finish that, and then we can probably breed all of our animals again. We need to get on that, but I guess my wheat got put up too. I just keep putting up everything. And we probably want an extra chest, so I could hide one in this corner to throw a bunch of junk in. Because we're running out of space for junk, honestly. You get a lot of junk in one block. We can keep our slabs though, so we don't have another situation like before. And we will start with the pigs, probably. That's what I've been doing. Just give them all as many carrots as they want. There we go. I think that's almost all of them. We definitely missed them in the back, but we already have so many of them that I don't really care all too much. And then that should be all the sheep bred. That means we'll have, I don't know how many total. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 sheep total isn't bad. We could probably do the yaks again and the cows, because why not? If I just run around in a little bit of a circle here, we should get almost to all of them. Okay, and that's all the animals bred once again. Maybe we can go explore in Toothless if there's any other structures nearby in this world, just because we're reaching the end. We probably want to see what this world even consists of. What else is there here for us? Oh, one of these structures. These are actually pretty good, so we could go down here. Probably want to hold the totem too, just in case we get into a sticky situation, which could happen. Okay, power 4, that's good. Bone meal, iron. Again, iron is going to be a pretty good resource to be able to get. We could also upgrade to diamond armor, but I don't think we'll need it, so I'm just going to stick with what we have. The pants are good enough. The chain chest plate from earlier, all of it is going to keep us safe. Punch 1, full durability bow. I mean, that's not too bad of a thing to get either. I'll take it for sure. My toothless can probably help me hit these guys too, right? Yeah, if I hit one of them first, the Night Fury helps us. And we can get some free bones. We have to make sure we don't get knocked off or anything, though. Oh, they've lost 4 health already. Night Fury, you're not that powerful in health-wise. A couple skeleton shots get you down 4 HP. Let's get some more golden apples, unbreaking bow. We really don't need all these books, so I'm going to put away the ones we definitely won't use, which is genuinely all of them except power 4. So unbreaking will be a better book to take to match with that one. We don't have an anvil. Could we find an anvil here? I feel like one spawns in here, but I don't honestly remember either. If it does spawn here, that'd be really good for us. Infinity bow. Okay, well, we just got a maxed out bow. 2 infinity bows. This structure is kind of overpowered. I can't lie. We almost got like a stack of iron too, which is amazing in its own right. So 58 iron, we could do a lot of stuff with that. And yes, we did find an anvil. But we could have probably made one of that with all the iron we've been getting either way. Oh, we have 2 fully repaired anvils. Cool. Let's get the monster spawner. And let's get these last, well, one last chest. Mending bow. Oh, I don't think you can have mending and infinity on the same thing. So we will probably leave that there. And other than that, let's go ahead and leave now. One last chest. We have powerful already. This whole place is looted. And what else is in the world? We can do one more little stroll. Oh. A dragon thing spawned in here. That is not meant to be able to happen. That's so stupid. Oh my gosh. Half of it is like in the void, so like despawn. So I mean, there's not really anything there we could even take except, I guess, like grass and a bunch of pillager guys, as you guys saw from that, which would only really give us a chance of dying. It's not going to give us anything good. I think we can probably make a maxed out bow too, because that's just a really good item to have if we want to place down an anvil here, maybe another anvil like right over here, fill up these shelves with something. Oh wait, did I leave my power 4 bow? I did leave my power 4 bow. Well, I can't be asked to go back. Infinity 1 is more than good enough. Oh, it was a power 4 book. Okay, well, we ended up getting it anyway. Power 4, so if we do find another creeper or something, we don't even have to risk them exploding with like these super like weird hits with the swords in this mod. And it is turning nighttime on one of the last days here. Honestly, I think we've done just about everything. We finished all 10 phases. I could probably get some more wood, just in case we end up doing 200 days if enough people want it. Then, you know, we get a little head start on trading. Maybe place some bone meal around. I don't know. A couple pieces of bones, maybe. Decorate the area a bit more. And why is it so... Where am I even lagging from? I'm so confused. It's not the water. Water isn't that laggy. I don't know what is causing my lag. I don't know. I haven't loaded anything new in, so it's confusing. Honestly, guys, we'll just end the video off right there. So thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and send the video to a friend. Watch another one. Click the video on screen now if you want to watch another one. And I'll cut it short here, you know. I don't want to drag the intro out. So goodbye. This is the base. See everybody in the next video. Goodbye.